it's a Souls-like game. If you're a Souls person and an Elder Ring person, this is your alley.
Oh yeah, but I've died in that so many times. I ain't gonna lie. I've absolutely been cremated in that game.
I'm not a Souls person or Elder Ring, but hey, the character looks pretty cool. I like the storyline at the moment. The world is beautiful. It's just hard. It's an unforgiving game. Everything fucks you up no matter what. Even the most simplest little guy fucks you up.
Well, I think that's generally the way most of those games are supposed to be. They're supposed to have like real struggle.
Yeah, it's unforgiving. Yeah, everything is unforgiving. Like if you don't want to die a lot, don't play this game. But that's what P. That's what fucking Elder Ring. That's what any Souls game. You know what I mean? That was crazy. We had it lit. We had it lit.
Let's go.
There's a streamer by the name of Daily. If you run into him, hey, give him a nice little follow, man. Cool ass streamer, up and coming.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You got a link for him at all?
Yeah, I'll throw him up.
My shit be fucking absolutely crippled right now. Oh, God knows what's going on. There we go. Do. Pressing buttons.
I threw it up on Trovo real quick.
Okay, let's go.
If you
hey, all the Trovo family,
my stream, you see it. Well, shout out to Daily, man. Shout out to Daily. Shout out to my man Cam. Them two kind of gave me a boost. Bones, you remember when I first met you? I didn't know what I was doing. I was wet behind the ears. I'm still wet behind the ears and a little green.
I'm a little green, a little green, a little green.
Better than before.
A little green, yeah.
That hunger.
Man, killing it right now.
That hunger was nice. And these two individuals kind of boosted Klaus and a little fire up his ass. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like when people just come through and make an impact. You know what I'm saying?
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go.
An impact is an impact. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all the love. To anyone who's actually supporting the crew, the family, we appreciate this. We're all out there doing our own thing, but it's nice to actually get some support from people,
Oh, yeah. No, a breath of fresh air. But no, he came through. They watched the video. Like, there was a whole influx. Like, me and you be trying to, we do a lot of promotion, I think. I mean, I don't go overly hardcore, but I promote Beam a lot. Hey, jump on there, man. You can do things, dreams can come true. Beam out your light. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Absolute facts. Like, if you're literally spending all your time wasting away on one platform and not really growing, bro, add Beam into your life. You know what I mean? Stream to every single platform. See what you can do. There's a lot of growth everywhere. And it depends on what growth you want, but in reality, like we all got time and places to grow, man.
Right. Stream is about time. Time is a construct, and people go, "Well, I started old or I started young." Just start. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just start.
There's such a low level of like entry right now. So it's like, oh, what do you have to have? A mobile phone. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, technically, really, that's all you need at the moment now, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, because the mobile stream platform era is something that kicked off Trovo, for example, and there's a lot of platforms out there that have some of their biggest creators being mobile streamers.
Well, what do you think? What do you think of this? Of this bullshit in a way. So I guess Twitch is making it so if you give any acknowledgement or anything about any other platform or anything, they're gonna ban you. And I think that's kind of bullshit.
It's been like that it's been like that on all platforms kind of for years.
And what's crazy is that why would a platform wanna I understand that you want people to use your platform, but why would you, especially when the streaming space is not it's a niche space itself. If you get what I'm saying? Because streaming is streaming. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Streaming is streaming. Whether you're using a video game, RL, streaming is streaming. You know what I'm saying? So each platform is doing the same thing except utilizing their own rules and regulation for contracts for you to receive some type of money or donation or some type of form that way. Nobody else is doing it anything else different. That's how the normal cliche bare bone skeleton formula is. Every the only thing was Twitch was the only leading platform at the time. Other ones weren't really there. You know what I'm saying? But now that you have
only
different,
then,
right. But now that you have different streaming platforms, there's 236 different platforms. I know. And
do you think that the way that Twitch, like, so Asman kind of hit it on nail on the head for me. So I'm not a Twitch streamer. I've not been a Twitch streamer for a long time. I've never.
You're not on Twitch
success
right now?
on Twitch.
I thought you were on Twitch.
No, but I am on Twitch, but I'm not a Twitch streamer. If that makes sense.
Listen, when you multi-stream, you're a streamer of all the fucking platforms that you're on, dog. You got that's the.
I am. But here's the thing: if I want to abide by their TOS, I can't even tell them that I stream on Beam and that I stream on 7 other platforms.
If you wind up blowing up, now you're gonna have to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not big. You know what I'm saying? You're not big.
No, exactly.
Get away with things just like me.
Yeah. Do you think that warrants them being able to lock it down like this? Because this is I
think it's a horrible thing to lock it down like that. To be honest, look at what Beam's doing. Beam is looking at the fact of going, okay, we're our streaming platform. They got the other streamers stream. How about we just let them be themselves? The whole point of Beam is beaming your life, being yourself. That's from the CEO himself.
Facts.
When you take that ideology and you apply that to all the others don't have that. You are constructed almost like a job. I want to stream on this platform because I want to get this such and such popularity, and then I can get this contract, and then I can get this sponsorship, and then boom. That's how Twitch pushes it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they pushes it to you. I would
agree.
Beam doesn't push it like that. Beam lets you stream. Just lets you be you.
There's a lot of platforms though. Here's the thing. So Beam will let us be us on Beam. But we are multi-streaming to other platforms, so do you have to take their TOS seriously?
Right. See, I don't think about it. When I stream to Beam, in my eyes, I have no worries, so I do what I do. Now I only focus on the other platforms, like you just said. So now, technically, my Twitch, probably the music I play in the background fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Same thing, yeah. I can't have VODs anymore because of my music. I can't have VODs.
So I either find the cheat code that I need to look up that little video and I can make it so when my VODs get fully recorded, the music doesn't play, that I'll take care of that. But at the moment in time, I'm kind of just being me and letting the platform seeing where I am, because in retrospects, the popularity you get on that platform, you'll know what the hell you're doing. If you get popular, you'll start knowing the rules. That's the truth.
I wonder if
what happened to me and Nemo. For instance, me and Nemo have a very toxic relationship back and forth. Technically, on all the severe bans that I've been on, I shouldn't be on that platform at all, but they keep bringing me back somehow because I think they watch me and they realize I'm not actually doing anything crazy, but they have
anything wrong.
But they have to follow their rules. You know what I'm saying? So they'll ban me for 7 days, and then all of a sudden Klaus gets to come back because I've never changed my name. It's still the same name.
I wonder still because I don't even know, like, if I popped it open now, like where my bands are still sat on Nemo, they're interesting to say the least, because I've got a couple of bands.
Oh, you did? Nice.
They've never been but they've not been like anything like major. It's just been like, oh, you got banned because of this, and I was like, oh, I knew exactly why I got banned. You know,
they kicked me out of their platform. They fully kicked me out, but then bring me back, then kick me out and bring me back. It's such a strange platform.
I mean, you managed to slip around it a few times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how I can't. Like I said, I think the devs over there are watching my shit, and they're realizing, all right, this guy's American, and where he's at, it's legit. But they're still got their rules that they need, and they need to implicate because they don't want their people to break rules or whatnot. It's understandable, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And the reason popularity is not because I'm a funny guy. I mean, I know I'm a fucking funny guy, but what I'm saying is that their platform, they're watching stuff that they don't get to see in where they're from or what they do because they're not allowed. So that's
There's
interesting.
no way it's that.
Right? You don't
Nah,
think
there's
so?
no way it's
You don't
that,
think that's
man.
interesting?
Nah, no way.
Then why the fuck are they
do, but I
watching me then? Because it ain't language. They can't
Well, because
understand me.
you're hilarious,
I
man.
don't have
You're
a
fucking,
translation.
you're an absolute G when it comes to certain stuff. Like you've got good banter, you know. I don't know. I get no interaction over there. I tell you.
I like how they some people give me warning like, hey, you might get banned for that. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just smoking.
It's like banned for what, man? It's so wild. It's so wild for me.
Callie in the building. Yeah, but that Wu Chang, everybody, and I'm assuming everybody just loves the fact that I get my ass kicked. But when I've actually successfully beat a boss, I think they must be, people will be like, oh, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on that. I was like, we're not gonna give up. Fuck this shit. We're gonna keep going. Generally, I give up. Nah. So we're pretty far in the game now. We get our ass whipped, Bones.
I'm on mute myself. Hold up. So I've had my ass whipped so many times in these sort of games. These games put hairs on your chest, but they also make you rage. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Oh,
like,
yes.
Holy shit.
Yes. Rage like a mother.
Do you know how many days I died? How many days I died in Wukong or Wulong, whichever fucking one it was? I died 3 days in a row on the tutorial boss.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's like, one of those. It's Unforgiven. But there's this game that's coming out that's called
these games.
Zero. What the fuck is it? Phantom Blade Zero, or I can't remember it right now. But that game looks dope, and it's one of these type of games. So I have to put myself through this torture because if I get that game, it's gonna be the same shit. But the game looks so great, looks so awesome that I want to play that style game. That's the reason why I'm forcing myself to play Wu Chang. I'm glad that Wu Chang actually is like it's not really so fucked up like a real Souls game, but it definitely has a lot of Souls.
I always found the Souls. I found the Souls games personally kind of mid, up until probably a few of the later ones.
If you ain't beat any of them motherfuckers, I don't want to hear no mid out of you.
Do you know what? I have the collector's edition, and I have the hardback book illustrations of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2.
Fucking gamers, bro. What are you talking about?
Here's the thing, though. I'm Dom. I don't need to put up with these fucking beta.
This thing act like he's Dom. That game dominated.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
That kid,
the only one that kicked my ass.
Man, like
the only one that kicked my ass.
Torture game and like really like that hardship. That's the game, man.
Nah, it was Elden Ring really did kill me. I'm not gonna lie. All the rest were easy.
Elden Ring, I got to the inner.
I've never finished it.
Me neither. I got to the inner tree, I think. The inner ring, you know what I'm saying? That lift. I got the second part. There's like a third part. Like I went a lot of places. I put a lot of hours there. I broke that game. And that's why I won't play it again. I broke it because I didn't know what I was doing.
I mean, so I played a lot, of that game.
So Elden Ring,
I played
Elden Ring is really one of those. You played a lot of Elden Ring. Elden Ring is one of those. Listen,
man, it was tough. It was tough, and it was because of my build, and I was stubborn. So I was playing Bloodhound build. So I was playing Bloodhound Fang sword build. So melee.
Nip in the building. What you doing?
It was tough build. Especially like underleveled, and then not really knowing how my stats affected my build. Yeah, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Well, so I got crippled on that one real late in. I didn't really want to rerun it. You know
the condom ninja. His fucking his head is like fucking pretty much covers his whole body. He's a dope ass fucking looking character. I did it in Skyrim too. I did it in Elden Ring. I killed him, so I didn't get the storyline. I don't know how the fuck I do it. I do it all the time. I did it in Skyrim. I didn't get the Brotherhood storyline. I had to restart. Would have to restart everything. Is that a bug? To do it, I don't know.
I don't. Yes,
I don't know how the fuck it happened. I just wind up. I couldn't get the fucking storyline, and I really wanted his sword.
No, it's a bug.
Suit, but I fucked it all up.
I mean,
I broke that game just
I
like I
done
did with Skyrim.
oh,
I'm in bed, come to smoke with you before I
Skyrim's like
knock out. Oh
oof.
shit.
Skyrim were nasty. So like I could play like Skyrim and I could be almost invincible before even getting to the first drag. You know what I mean? The first dragon encounter. And it was part of like a glitch. Those games were easy to break. Very easy to break.
Oblivion was
But
fucked up.
then I think that was kind of the part of the fun of it.
First time I actually got into Oblivion was probably the remaster,
Yeah.
and I started realizing as I got my character really set, the fucking game pretty much scales to you. And now,
It does.
since I'm fucking ultimate, the game is ultimate. So I broke it.
Yep. Man, I found like the entire.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I found it boring. I found it boring. The more single player games that you play and you play them for a long period of time, there's certain games that also have certain bugs that carry through.
Really?
So for Skyrim, it would be like grabbing an item, standing on top of it, jump grab, jump grab, jump grab, jump grab.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Skyrim, I've done so much broken shit in Skyrim. I've broken through the map. I fucking teleport through walls and use a plate. I fucking like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You grab one of the
plates. Like I used to enjoy like.
There's so much shit you can do.
Oh, there's like the entire world can be completely broken if you know the physics of like the game to an extent. But I mean, even playing it normal, I played that game for a lot of time.
Oh yeah, I like
Skyrim.
It was
good fun.
Skyrim was another toxic city. I talked mad shit about it. I didn't even know nothing about it. I just talked shit about it. And then one day,
it was good.
Playing it. Good, yeah. Here we are. I'm a Skyrim fucking. I'm the Dragonborn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're Dragonborn. I
was the man that would talk so much shit and all this shit, but
I probably played 300 hours before I finished the even campaign.
You're gonna hate me and love me at the same time. I'm the Dragonborn.
Man. My entire, like, my house, I collected all of the random little books. I put them in, like, chronological
over in
order
the
in my house.
The vampire, fucking the Vale, the Vale. That's my library. I use my vampire castle as the library. I collected every single story. I'm with you, bro. I'm for real. I collected stories.
Yeah, because that's the stories are so good.
Lined them up. If you look at all my fucking, I got all my over in Stonheim. That's where all my real shit's at. I live in Stoneham, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm really at.
Man.
I took Marco out. Fuck him. He was the one where you go through the books. Them book worlds are crazy.
Did you ever play the Fable series?
The what?
Fable.
No. Too cartoonish. Some of those games look a little too cartoonish.
Do you know what?
I never gave them
I would agree. I would agree. Yeah.
Like that.
I would agree. At the beginning, that was I was like, oh, I don't know, man. It's a bit too cartoony. I don't know. And then I actually played Fable. Holy shit! Fable 2 was really fun, really really fun. So yeah, it's a bit more cartoony.
That's a good one,
but. Man. It's good, man. It really is actually quite good.
I've seen it. It's old. I've seen it.
It's OG, yeah, it's OG.
OG.
You know what I mean? But it's like when we play things like Skyrim and stuff like that nowadays, my perspective nowadays is always first person. If I can change to third person, that's nice.
You could kind of turn third person.
That's fine.
I've been there.
I don't mind that. That's nice.
I don't know.
But I like it to be first person.
Aesthetic and what it was. It was a breakthrough game at its time, I believe. I think it did a great impact. It was fucking huge. Again, I was a hater before I was like the Dragonborn. I didn't even know what I was hating.
There was this is so sad. So one of my ex-girlfriend's longtime girlfriend, her dad, he had a stroke, but then like it kind of reset his memory a lot. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I like how you see how smooth Double O Bones is. You see how smooth he is, y'all. Y'all caught that? I'm gonna throw it out there because I like that. That's my style. He's like my ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he throws the smoothness out. My ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Slids over it and just goes into his into the story. You know what I'm saying? Pimp status.
But see, no,
Double O bones, baby.
this is a serious thing. This is a serious thing. So, one of them, after her dad had a stroke, and he became enamored with Skyrim, and I had the hardback book, all this sort of stuff, and we went round there towards Christmas, and we were playing with him on his PC, and I remember the first time he killed that first dragon, and he stopped for a second, he just like put everything down, and he's like, "What a majestic creature!" And I fucking burst out laughing. It was so funny.
The man had a stroke.
It's just like, what? Yeah, but he was just so taken back by it. You know what I mean? He was like, "Oh, I had to fight it, and then I killed it."
Hey,
And he was so sad about it.
yeah,
Oh, he was such a sweet guy. He was such a sweet guy, man.
Did you kill Paradox? When did you kill him or no?
No, I've never
I took that motherfucker's life.
I still have the
Greybeards?
shouts.
Yeah.
I have all the shouts. Yeah,
I am
all
the
shouts.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, I have all the shouts. Yeah. But that was one that I did not kill. Yeah. That was one I let go.
Yeah, I fucked him up. I'm bad. I'm bad and good. I am the Dragonborn. You can't be the Dragonborn if something is above you. That's not how it works. I know the story.
I let him go.
When I found the story out, I was like, I
let
am
him
God.
go. He would never above me.
I can be God. And that's what I went and been through the whole thing.
So, oh my God, there was a point
Listen,
in
all the
Fable
dragon
where
priests, did you get all the dragon masks and stuff? Like, there's stories. What I like about Skyrim is that there's stories. The people, like the AI that they used in it, was advanced for its time, because that storyline will outdo our real life living. When I die, that storyline still continues. That's what's so cool about Skyrim.
100%. Skyrim is one of the oldest. Like, it's such an interesting story. And then we go Oblivion, Skyrim. Then we go to like some of the stuff that is a little bit later. I don't really think any of the later stories are that good.
Listen. I haven't played Skyrim in probably 10 years now. Last time I played closest would have been Oblivion a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? When it dropped, the remaster. Skyrim is so crazy. I could go load up, go in, and I'll go to one of my castles somewhere, and I'll have some little kid come up. Daddy, it's been years. You got a toy? Like it don't fuck around. It remembers your story. It remembers you. I went to a castle, didn't even know I had a wife and kids, and I was like, oh shit. I've been going. I'm a horrible husband. Horrible. Shit, I'm gonna pack y'all up and move you somewhere else. Like
I spent so long in Fable, literally sacrificing my wife
the AI
and children.
In Skyrim is dope, bro. It just continues. Like it doesn't have a point. It just keeps going. It's so advanced for its time.
There's not many good single player games that are even similar to this nowadays. I find like a lot of single player games, we have like a story, I guess, that they want to tell, and then that's it. You know, like ugh. So you could play Skyrim for 1,000 hours and find different stories, you know what I mean, that you didn't even know existed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I like about the AI. It's so advanced. Like the story continues. Even when shit don't happen, you can just sit around and you start hearing conversations and shit happen. And it's like, it's crazy.
Fucking terrible NPCs as well, though. They're joking like they're the worst.
I like with the Lunar Forge. You can mess around with the night when the moon's hot.
I've messed around with a lot of Skyrim. I ain't gonna lie.
The Elven
Skyrim was
going
one
to
of
the
OGs.
dwarven caves. Fuck around with them.
I spent ages trying to get like glass armor from certain areas.
Listen, when you play a game enough and you start realizing like certain characters and certain things, story arc, and then you start thinking like in Destiny, the Fallen, they kind of just collateral damage in a way. Like it's kind of fucked up what happened to them.
Kinda.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, over here in Skyrim, you got stuff like that too. you got stuff like that too. You're like, what? The foam, the weird,
it for centuries.
The foam or the foam or whatever they are. They used to be ancient elves, but they got fucked up and now they got brought into the woods. So their story is actually kind of fucked up. I'm like, damn, because I went and got the ancient elven armor set too, both of them. And their story is crazy because I'm like, what are these things? They were actually elves, and they got all fucked up and deformed and sent out to the snow mountains.
Man, there's so many random things.
Kind of crazy, right? I was like, why'd they do that to him?
I mean, some of the stories that go on in games nowadays, for example, apparently the lore that went on in the online game of The Matrix is actual canon.
What do you mean?
What? So there, I don't know if you ever played the online version of the Matrix game. There was a PC version of the game that was an online version similar to Elder Scrolls Online. That's now canon.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Matrix actually had
apparently so.
Had a move? That's crazy. Okay.
Well, they done loads of games.
Listen.
One of them was supposedly canon, yeah. And it was Enter the Matrix that also showed you the stuff that didn't happen in Matrix 2. They had like I think games and movies have been so well tied together over the years.
Yeah, Nib, you caught that. I got lost.
So many.
You caught my facial expressions. I was stunned there for a moment. That's called a stuck moment.
Hey, hold up, what? Brain fart.
Right, I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah. Bones having a conversation with me, and I'm just lost. Y'all saw that? That's hilarious. They're all looking at me. They're all like, they noticed my face, and now this is just a real stone face right now. I'm fucking high as fuck.
They're like, what the fuck?
It's like 6 a.m. for me.
Man,
this ice cream cake hits hard.
Oh, don't tease. I got a lot of different fancy things in at the moment. Sadly, Finn ain't got. I was like, Finn, I messaged him this morning. It must have been like 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, you still up for today? He's like, bro, I didn't get back till 5:30 this morning. Man, I miss being 18. Like, I miss being young.
Y'all hitting that bar.
Shit.
Rocking them bars out there. He's like 5 a.m. That sounds like the walk of shame from 3 a.m. Do they do they have shutdowns there? Some places they have shutdowns. Last calls like 1 o'clock.
3 to 4 some places. Most nightclubs 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah, we see like 1 o'clock. Like it's on weekends, it's like 2, and then obviously it gets pushed to like 3 most of the time because if it gets packed and gets full, you're out by 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Walking home. Man, them 5:30 quarter of 6 hot dogs hit crazy.
Man, hell no.
That 5:30 quarter of 6 a.m. motherfucking egg and cheese bagel that you get from the side street.
Oh, don't tease,
don't tease. Dude. Ooh, them things hit good at that time. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Yo, New Orleans was the only city that was fucking dope. Waking up in the morning, I kind of lived outside, so it's different. But when the because it's a vampire city, like it's one of those type of. It's a like New York is a city that never sleeps, and I've seen nice cities I've been through but New Orleans has it's literally wears a mask. It's like when it turns morning time, it's like a whole different look compared to nighttime. Like it's weird.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's creepy. It's spiritual. It's weird. But when you get up, and it has a lot of French influence to it, so. You get the baguettes, you get the crazy bagels. Like they have all these crazy ass like pastries in the morning that start. You know, you ever seen the Beauty and the Beast? You know when Belle walks through the morning through the town? That's New Orleans. That's fucked up. Like that's how New Orleans looks in the morning when you're walking through the town. Literally.
Some cities are like night cities, though. You know what I mean?
Your store guy is cleaning the front, brushing it. You know, like it's literally that scene. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I could way go for that. I'm not gonna lie. Like a late night.
4 hours ago, before that street was being cleaned like that in the morning, there was thousands of people just going through, and there was piss, shit, puke. I was standing on $400 one time. I looked down. I was like, "What the fuck?" I looked down. It's all mud. I swear. I looked down. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I pick up. There's $100 bill. I'm like, huh? Another 100. It's all fucked up, but I picked up like $400 bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. Listen, you can walk by the ATM and just take a look. Boom. People forget money there. Boom. Pull out. I pulled out like $60 one time right there. You know what I'm saying? Like people get too drunk. This city is like a walking drunk.
That's pretty much 90% of the places I live. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a
You
walking
can walk around
drunk.
town and it's a
You can't get in.
wild on a
You don't
Friday,
get
Saturday
locked
night.
up
You know?
for drinking while walking, like in other places. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans is the only spot where you can like do that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you see the crazy. You see the craziest thing. I'm gonna tell you this. Look at a drunken bum laying on the cop car, passed out like this, and the cop is sitting in the car, just looking at TikToks. Yo, that's a classic picture of New Orleans. It's hilarious. They'll get up, grab them, and then put them on the ground and then leave. Like, you don't go to jail for walking around drunk and da-da-da. Like I said, there's Napoleon law there. So
my God, that's awful.
It's like a pick and shoot. It's a weird fucking place to live, man. I mean, obviously they got regular laws like America, you know what I mean? But they have this thing called Napoleon law. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, nah, I'm alright. Thank you.
Somebody got a ticket for evading nature. They stopped a cat from walking. They walked in front of a cat. Evading nature. What? Listen, I can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I can't make this shit up. Listen, New Orleans is a fucking wild place.
Oh my God.
When you come to America, Bones, you got to go to New Orleans. That's a spot you got to throw on your thing. You know what I mean? Like there's few places to go. You know, people go commonly like New York. You know what I mean? They try to go to New York. They try to go to California. They try to go Florida. I get it. But you know what I mean? Go hit Chicago, you know what I mean? But there's certain spots you got to hit New Orleans because this is like culture shit. This ain't just like America. This is just culture. You know what I'm saying? You want to see certain shit where there's culture and shit like that. New Orleans is one of those.
I mean, I ain't going to like. I got offered to go to Chicago a few times. That was
Chicago ain't bad, man. Chicago wild. It's the windy city, man.
That's cold as fuck.
That's a staple. It's cold
as fuck.
Yeah, it's a windy city. It's a staple of America. You know what I'm saying? I think people should see Detroit. I think people should see New York. I think people should see New Hampshire. You know, like New England area. I think people should see Colorado, which would be in the middle, and then after, California is overrated, but you got to see Cali because Cali is the weather, like the way the fucking environment weather is, it's like perfect weather. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good spot for that shit. Now when we talk about people, you're gonna have to pick and choose. America America is just a big fucking ball of shit, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's the same here.
So you're gonna get all different types of people, man. Like you're gonna get all different types of people, and I enjoy.
Well, I'm British as well, you know what I mean. So it's like
I enjoy that. I like all different types of shit.
No, I like that's perfect for me. But I do the worst thing is it's like obviously I'm British. That
don't mean nothing, dude. You actually that'll do you better. Like I said, Double O Bones will fucking kick out. We can go to Micah McKay Coles or fucking Burlington Fat to throw you in a suit. Next thing you know, you're gonna be sitting at a penthouse where I'll be like, God damn, this nigga makes it big. I'm telling you, it's easier for you than it is for not. He's like,
one of the two.
Arrested. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, if you came to visit me, by the end of the week, you're gonna be a celebrity in the city. Double O Bones. I'll have Double O Bones fucking cutting something with the mayor in a clip, and I'll be like, he's gonna go back to England. And he's gonna be a big dog. Watch, blow up there, and you're gonna be like, what?
You already know.
You're like, see that? See that?
Come to see we've already so next year. Like,
listen, America is the fucking is the place of dreams, bro. I just told you a dream.
Yeah. Oh my God, Penny.
You're a mentally ill black man. You need treatment. You're constantly waving your head like I have a banana. Yeah, I've been told that a lot. You ain't the first one, dog.
What? Man, what the
Yo, I like it.
I'll give it that. That was kind of funny. Kind of funny. We got Penny in the house as well.
Waving your head like a banana.
God damn. That's a block.
Yo, you're a mentally ill black man. You need treatment.
Oh man,
you're constantly waving your head like a banana. I gotta smoke to that shit. Just act like a white person without any unnecessary expressions.
Oh my God.
Hey. Y'all gotta learn how to diss You got to learn how to diss better. If you're gonna learn how to be
That's kind of
racist,
cringe, man.
use better references. Come harder. That cliche.
I mean, that was just kind of funny at
No,
best,
but-
you know.
Yeah, the first one was excellent. Actually, the first one was great. The second one,
Yeah,
it didn't
that
cut
was
too
stupid,
deep.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to come better than that. That was a little too cliche.
Haters be haters.
Trying to talk to me like I'm cliche. Hell no, I'm a classy motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm harder and faster.
He's also on all the different platforms that he streams on, depending on which ones he's got banned on. I'd assume at least 6 or 7 right now, so you can.
Hey, it's okay. Just join my OnlyBans.
I did, and they wouldn't ban me. White privilege.
They wouldn't ban me. Listen. You want me to pull my white card? I do. You see the man? You hear that voice? That's 00 Bones. You can't get whiter than that. He's translucent.
They put me on the shore to keep fucking boats from hitting the rocks. All I gotta do is do a T-pose turn.
Bones, do you sound like Jesus when you go swimming? You take your shirt off and.
Oh yeah. No,
Sound
I'm
Jesus?
literally like.
It's just like. Ooh.
Nah. I'm like the thing that they held in the briefcase from fucking Pulp Fiction. Every time they open up, you see it shine.
That's hilarious. That's funny as fuck.
I'm nice and tanned on the outside, but god.
Yo, Nip, they crazy because a dark man thought of that. They didn't think of that. You know what I'm saying? They tried to be the white race, but we come through with the perfect translucence. You know what I'm saying? When we can see through the gingers, they can't get them.
Oh yeah,
they can't get them.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You got red hair, you got pale skin, you got freckles. Oh goddamn!
They angry.
Nah, that's kind of.
We got them on our side.
Bet.
What's funny is that I think a few days ago or something, there was a meme going on TikTok where I guess being a ginger was the new nigga for some reason.
Oh no!
Oh, everybody's like, "Hey, you're my nigga now." Yo, gingers and blacks are to get connected. I don't know. It was weird shit going on. It was hilarious.
There may be equal oppression. I ain't gonna lie.
That's hilarious. Well, the first slaves were Irish, nigga.
I mean, the gingers though, shit. They don't ever get any fucking leeway. I ain't gonna lie though, ginger girls, ginger hair, pale skin, freckles. Oh, you hot as fuck. You know, ginger lads.
Them redheads are crazy. Watch it. Fire it up.
I know. Yeah, red. You know, red on the head, fire in bed. Yes, that's why your name is Bone Italiano. But it's actually Americana. You know. She's like, I'm Italian. Born and raised in America. I'm Italian. No.
Yeah, America fucked all that shit up. Lazy. What you doing, lazy? Nap time? You gonna go nap? Hey, go sleep.
I mean, sleeping's always good. I ain't gonna lie.
I sleep when I'm dead.
I'm dead pretty often then.
And I have kind of insomnia problems, so I'm always
yeah,
that's why I talk shit about sleep a lot. I bet you if I didn't have sleep problems, then I wouldn't really care. But I've never been the person, all these motherfuckers that sleep till like 1, 2 in the afternoon. I don't understand that. Never got it.
I got like 5 hours sleep a day.
I've never been that type of person though. I guess I'm a morning person without even knowing it.
I do prefer the mornings. I feel like you can get a lot done in the early hours of the day.
Drinking beer? What do you got? What are you drinking? Ooh. I'm smoking ice cream cake. Yeah, I know it sounds like a mentally ill black man screaming with my head shaking like a banana. But
Man,
Yo,
Freeman knew that.
Hey, thank you for the ammo, kid. I remember that shit off the cuff. I ain't even got to read it anymore. I'm a mentally ill black man, shaking my head like I'm waving a banana. Smoke time.
I've literally spent the past 5 minutes trying to fucking screw my grinder on upside down.
Yeah, sleeping is
yeah,
sleep is the cousin of death. Yeah.
No, we're allowed to die, and we're allowed to sleep. Just a cycle.
But
I got some mango.
The thing about sleeping, it completely that's where your body kind of repairs itself, you know what I'm saying? Heals itself.
It does, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It almost gives like a shutdown, you know, in a way, and then boom, you know what I mean, does its thing. You're constantly harassing white people trying to tell us what to do, but you should understand that you're not in a zoo, and we don't need a show. Benato Mausoleum Idol.
Oh my god!
Well, I don't even know who that guy is, and I probably can't read his name.
We gotta wear camouflage.
Monkey, learn to respect white people.
Bruh.
Yo,
bruh, I think fucking, bro. I think this guy's albino. He's that white. What the fuck? God damn.
Hey, he coming in with the cracker. He coming in with that Thanos.
Holy shit.
Oh shit. That shit just got wild.
His bars aren't even that good, but I'll give him at least a 4 out of 10 for effort and a 3 out of 10 for execution.
What's the point? Exactly. Thank you very much. Yes, those are that's a classic. That's a classic right there. Hey, we didn't even know we had a special guest. Step right up, asshole. We're gonna talk to you. School us about white people.
Mm-hmm. Explain to me what I am. Explain to me how I am.
Explain to me what I am.
God damn, I don't think you can get any wider than me.
What I am. Hey. Let's go. Hey, thank you for the American flag. Hey, here comes Penny. Wow. Well, that was ignorant. Yeah. Well, wouldn't you like to fuck off like a tree on your Spanish galleon to your fucking Africa? Yeah, so this guy. Well, so this guy is really ignorant. He has no actual. So give me some intelligence with this insults, please.
Oh man, come on. You got one. You got one good one. That was.
I'm going dumb listening to my. I'm like, you ain't even hit me. You ain't hit me with nothing yet.
Is high over here, man.
At least hit me with something. I'm gonna have to have you escorted out of here because you're not really doing it.
I mean, yeah.
If you were giving me something, I would have kept you. Somebody got to do something.
Yeah, nah, he's gone, man.
Hey, Zigzag, pull him out. Who's here?
I'm bored, man. I'm bored of it.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm bored of it.
I was gonna keep going.
I mean, I'll give him some.
I was gonna keep going because it's what's the point, and I like stuff like that because it gives you educational purposes. But he wasn't very educated, so
no.
If you're gonna fucking come be racist in my shit, be a smart racist, motherfucker. Give me some challenge.
Exactly, and not only that, like understand that you're speaking also to people of different races at the same time. Thanks, Klaus here. We as we are like fucking, you know, yin and yang.
Yeah, we are yin and yang. That's awesome. Listen, I get it. I don't condone but if somebody's arguing their point and somebody has sometimes it's funny, but when you have no senseless thing behind it, that's kind of retarded. Get out here.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's boring. You didn't do anything there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something. Like the first one was good. I like that. You know, the first good little insult. You know, that was light work. Funny, got me going. Second one came then, and then the rest started just being like, you know.
Man. Stream of life. Let's grab a beer. 100%.
Hey, but I will say, global racism is different than American racism. American racism, I think, is probably the most hardest. Why? Because I don't think certain people understand exactly what the racism that's coming from. You know what I'm saying? This person that was speaking doesn't know what slavery is. You can just tell by the way they're speaking. Stupid, you know what I'm saying? So again, your ignorance on top of your ignorance underlines your ignorance. It's even more ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, how else can I say
it's like, it's so stupid, man. It's like, okay, I'm sure you've been sent to your bedroom because you didn't clean your room and you're not allowed to use your Xbox or watch your TV, and you're going to look on your phone to complain at other motherfuckers, and you're going to use your 13-year-old edgy fucking humor to try and
now Aiden Ross
gloat, you know, come on.
Asking Cracker, why is that racist? And somebody had explained to him the terminology of the origin of why Cracker came from, and he was
okay.
He was lost into it if you want to. And he was lost, and I was like, yeah, dude, that's the origins of it. You know what I mean? So both words are
we can educate people.
Fucking slur, you know, they're fucked up.
You educated me a lot on the other word offline, which was interesting.
Right.
Yeah. And but we all know exactly like the origins of all these words. They're just slurs, man.
Has your Patrick's got a foot fetish? Because it just reminded us to wash your feet. Yeah, yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, Penny got nice toes. I ain't gonna lie.
What are you smoking on, Callie? Nip, I think passed out. What are you doing, Penny? Lazy coming through.
I got some mango. I got some kush. I got some cheese coming soon.
Nice. Nice. Not for nothing. This wax pen that they gave me actually fucking for the past couple of days been doing all right. I haven't smoked no flower. It's been getting me wrecked.
Ooh.
I'm smoking joints now with you because what's the point? We're having conversation.
We don't get the joy of some of the pens over here, sadly. You know.
Well, I'm trying to move to the wax pen because I'm trying to clean up my act a little bit. You know what I mean? Klaus has got to stop being an addict and being a drug and sitting on the fucking corner and trying to do things life, you know, do things right. You know what I mean? I'm not the perfect streamer. I smoke, cuss, and tell people the truth. That's not what they want.
That's kind of the perfect streamer for me.
Well, I would have thought that's what a perfect stream would have been, but that's not what they want. They want me to fold. I got to get up and do a couple dances. I got to fucking say a few things that really are lies. You know what I mean?
I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, do the fucking. Oh my god, do the fucking floss for people. Holy shit, hell no.
All right, I create a dance.
I might die a little. I think my soul died a little bit doing that.
Hilarious.
Just died a little bit inside.
That's hilarious. Made a chocolate caramel ganache tart today. It was awesome. Sounds good. I don't really know what a ganache is, but tart.
So it's like chocolate, kind of like glazed chocolate. Ganache.
It's like glazed chocolate. And I'm drinking a lot of beer. Hey, you know what you get at the end of a big ass cigar? A big butt. You know what I mean?
That's why I had to cut off my fucking my ponytail, because the only thing under a ponytail was an arsehole.
That's hilarious.
You know.
I used to be in cigars. I used to be in cigars. I used to. It's different.
I can't smoke cigars. I don't mind cigars, but it's like you're not supposed to inhale a cigar.
Nah.
So it's like a flavor. Yeah.
You just puff and flavor.
But then that's like, for me, that's like, I don't know, man. Like, that's not even smoking, you know. And I'm an OG smoker. Like, I'm an analog OG original smoker. You know, tobacco, cigarettes, flower.
Yeah. You guys do all
Yeah,
that bullshit,
yeah.
weed and cigarette mixed together. I don't know. You guys are crazy.
Well, even just as standard, you know what I mean? Like, if I ain't gonna like be puffing on anything I ain't gonna inhale. Which cigars you don't inhale, you know what I mean? It's like a flavor thing, which I do enjoy with a good whiskey, like a really good whiskey, and some like really cold whiskey. But that's about it. You
A
know?
lot of things were meant for taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We drink liquor
Yeah,
the wrong
100%.
way. We're not supposed to pour
We
glass.
do.
You're not supposed to have all this.
No.
You know, that's not how you drink liquor. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Liquor's meant tiny. You know, that's what for shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to taste. You're not supposed to get hammered and walk away. Like that's why motherfuckers be chilling at the bar for a few hours because they're drinking little by little, and through time that stacks up, and then you know you're.
Well, it's like sake. Most people when they see a shot of sake, they assume it's a shot.
Yeah, sake is crazy.
Yeah, it's strong, not.
Man.
No, it's like a strong wine.
Yeah,
like you sip it,
you
sip it.
And
but it's in
a
shot glass,
sake a drunk is different, just like a Boone's Farm drunk, a Wild's, like all those type of shit. A wine drunk is different than an alcohol.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Sake is
a
terrible.
A liquor drunk's different than a wine and alcohol drunk. You know what I mean?
I don't drink liquor anymore. I can, but I don't. I prefer not to because I've become very obnoxious. You know what I mean? I get that obnoxious drunk. Which is weird, you know what I mean? So like I can drink spirits, but
I'm all over the place. I think I'm more of a happy drunk, but obviously if I get on the bad side, obviously, and I think that's for anybody, because alcohol is a functioning thing. Fun fact about alcohol, just there, we're gonna get the excuses out the way. It takes everything but your hearing. So everything else that you got is fucked up, but you hear perfectly fine. So when motherfuckers go, "Oh, I didn't know," what you can hear. It doesn't impair your hearing at all whatsoever. It impairs your sight, impairs your balance, your equilibrium. It impairs a lot of things, but it does not impair your hearing. So just so y'all know, fun fact. So all these motherfuckers that make excuses about alcohol doing fucked up shit, you just wanted to do fucked up shit.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, well, I'm just, want to give you the fun fact of certain things. You can look it up. If you don't believe me, it's okay, but that's what alcohol does. I mean, it fucks your respiratory system. You can stop breathing. You know what I mean? But it does not fuck with your hearing. Your hearing is 100% never impaired. So when people are talking to you or anything, you just can't function because of your speech and your equilibrium and your fucking vision because it all impaired all your other shit. But it doesn't impair your hearing at all whatsoever.
I wonder if there's
all you cheaters out there, all you motherfucking cheaters that's saying, nah, when you hearing, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Man, there'd be so many cheaters out there, I swear.
Oh yeah, dude. The alcohol's the number one fucking excuse of cheating and shit. And that's why I give nah, man, you knew what the you might have not been fun moving around, but you can hear. You can say, nah. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so same for myself. Generally, I get very happy when I drink, and I have my limits to an extent. I know not to.
Good to be a happy drunk. It's good to be a social good drunk. It's good to be okay. But the whole point of that term, to be honest, what's not okay is the word drunk. You shouldn't have to be any of that. You should just be a good social person. You should just be a good, you shouldn't have to be a drunk. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. It is for a lot of people who do drink a lot. There is, and people will make every excuse
I know dudes that throw a 30 rack. That's breakfast. A 30 rack. That's breakfast.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of wild. Yeah.
That's breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's drinking. Like I'm talking about their back lawn, black hefty bags of cans, and they got at least $5,000 right there because they go crush them and give them in. Like it's constant. Like these motherfuckers that drink. That's why I don't drink anymore because I met a lot of people that are severe drinkers. You know what I mean? Shit, that's wild how their lives live with the alcohol. And functioning alcoholics, I met a lot of those. Motherfuckers can do their job and they drink crazy. You know, and that is a real thing.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. Like, I can quite openly say.
Oh, you made another
like,
account? What happened? Oh, would you like to set up a zoo in Berlin?
Bro, you
And you're
banned
the
already.
right
Don't even
person
read
for
it.
the
Don't
job.
even
You
read
have
it.
the right
Don't
tech,
even read it, man.
but there will be no bananas.
Yeah.
2 lashes on your bag, and you will back to your enclosure.
Bro, I'll tell you what, then. I'll find him and I'll lash him 10 times
God,
over. I promise.
it's 2025. Chat GPT
Exactly.
can probably be crazier racist than you, Nick.
Oh my god.
Use your tools.
Trust. Man, this guy thinks like he's whiter than me. I'm gonna bend him over and send him back to the mothership, you know? No.
Hey, ironically, the song
fuck?
that just came on is Chains and Whips by motherfucking The Eclipse. You want to be racist? This song is dope as fuck, too. This shit just dropped. Get out of here.
Dude. They can all suck a fat one, man.
Listen, I don't understand. It's 2025. There's no need to be anything. Listen, if you're a fucking punk in front of me, if you're a punk in front of me, you get punched in the face. If you're fucking awesome, I treat you with loyalty. That's just what it is to me.
It's wild to me. I just find it irritating. I find it irritating, man. I find it boring. Like, come by here and fucking moan at me instead. You know what I mean? Nah, well, what you got to moan about? Like, come and moan at me. I'll chew you up and fucking swallow you. Like, why are you moaning at Man Klaus? Like, shit. Because they literally have nothing else better in their life, man.
Actually, I can't really say that. You know, like I said,
they
for
have
all we know, that
person's life,
having an awesome day. He just wanted to troll. I told you, when you sit here in this digital, everybody can be anybody. Man, I can shut my camera off, and I can, and you know what I mean, and I can disappear. Now, the people that have already seen me. There's several other people that haven't.
You could sit with no camera on. You could sit doing like, man.
So everybody is anybody can be anybody. You're a voice actor. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they ain't even voice actors. They're bad actors.
Bad actors.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. I find it irritating. I'm sorry.
Ain't much you can say to get us on there. Oh, no, not really. I mean, if you.
No, exactly. Yeah. But
to be honest,
if you've been online for as long as us, man, there's like, we got skin so thick you can't pierce it with a fucking knife. I promise you.
That when it comes to that stupid ignorance, because that's the biggest ignorance in America.
Take your jobs, yeah.
Under a fucking under umbrella, because America does have a point in history where it did enslave a certain color of people, and it did some fucked up shit.
I'm from the UK, man.
So obviously that's gonna fucking be a stigmatic thing. So. But for motherfuckers that don't know the history, and when they talk shit, they sound stupid. Like I said, your ignorance on top of ignorance creates ignorance, stupid, and you look ignorant. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come with some intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, honestly, slavery is really not that long ago. It's not that long ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago, man.
People bug out and act like this and that now. So we're more closer to slavery than we were other fucking things in history here.
Well, here's the thing. Slavery still exists in the world.
It still exists here in America. And in certain parts of
it exists in China, exists in lots of areas. They literally enslave the Mongolian.
And I think in other places China, they actually do shit like that. The government, pretty much whatever. What is it? Certain women don't have rights in certain areas, right? I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm a little ignorant. No, I'm assuming there's places, you know what I mean, where
if you get caught cheating in some countries, they'll stone you to death.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Yeah, you get caught stealing, your hand getting chopped right there. Yeah. Nigga, I'm taking your shit. Let's go. Bang.
Man.
Later.
This is rough, yeah. I've seen a video once because I was introduced to a Facebook group, which is kind of a little bit like. It was kind of rough. And the moment I pulled out of it was because there was a guy who got caught. He must have been in his 20s. He got caught fucking around with somebody else.
See, the double-edged sword that we have, and the double-edged sword that we have is a thing that we call freedom of speech. That's why you can see America. Yes. You can see fucking a dude dressed up as the Ku Klux Klan. You can see somebody dressed up as a Tifa.
Exactly.
You can see somebody dressed up as Jesus. You can see somebody dressed up. All these niggas lying down the street, walking down the street, and the only place you can ever see that is here. You ain't gonna see that shit nowhere.
We have it here in the UK. No, we have it in the UK.
What people?
we have it in the
Yeah,
UK.
they have all that ideology and walk down the street.
Yeah.
I think you see it. You got the Ku Klux Klan over there.
100%.
God damn. Okay.
Well, where do you think it was
KKK over
originated
there?
from?
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We have like white ideology.
Listen,
there's like.
Listen, I'd
have,
rather
like, real
stick
crazy
stick
shit,
with
man.
y'all's motherfucking crazy Jack the Ripper, serial killer shit. But y'all racist over there like that? Damn. White on white?
No, but
damn.
Yeah, because it's like so. Here's the thing, and if you don't know English history, so terrorists for us in England were the Irish back in the day,
right.
Northern Irish, IRA. Like
Irish were slaves. I thought the Irish had it bad.
They were.
What do you mean? Yeah, they
everyone
were
was, man. We were the worst for it. We slaved everyone, man. We slaved everyone. It's fucking shameful.
Yeah, England's history is just fucked up.
That's what. Yeah, it's shameful.
And a lot of people came through and kind of fucked y'all up for some of y'all shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're so multicultural because of it now.
That's good.
That we like. It's good, but it also like allows a lot of diversity in areas where people just don't accept that.
That's what happens in America too. That's why our little aspect of freedom of speech, like I said, we can do that. Like I said, to be honest, America's so fucked up that I could just, with all those different ideologies, I just all sitting in my room right now. And y'all can look at me like I can have them all sit in my room right now and be like, yo, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's this. And
let them chat.
And let them chat right there to y'all. I paid them all fucking money to be here. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Just don't do it in my house.
$10 a piece.
Talk about it. Here's $100.
Don't fight in my house.
And tell my people why you this. Why.
Right.
Like you can do that here in America, and a lot of people look at me like I'm a racist because I got all these.
Bro, here's the thing, so if I done that here, you imagine how bad that would be, me doing it.
Now, you can't. Your government don't let you. You don't have freedom of speech.
No, I can. You do
do that shit. You have that right.
We do, unless someone like some fucking fat fucking 50-year-old white Karen fucking middle-aged woman moans enough about it.
No, so you can't. If somebody tells on you, it's over. Anybody can say what they want about me. They can't do nothing. I can still keep it going. They can't do nothing.
Maybe.
Nobody can do shit.
To an extent.
The only thing that could possibly happen on my end to be the platform might can ban me. Common sense would think like, all right, here we go. But technically, like where I'm at, they couldn't do nothing. Nobody could do. I don't.
So here's something stupid. Yeah, here's something stupid. So there has been within my country, there has been people, like when you see the they're not even military, they're like guards on horses. You know what I mean? So like police on horses.
We got a couple of those in certain cities, not always not in all places.
Not like a Mountie like in Canada and stuff like that, but we do have police on horses.
Yeah, we have a couple of those in certain places. Certain cities have police on horse police and shit.
Yeah.
Some states because it goes by a hierarchy. So with like state troopers, they're bigger than the city cops. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know if you have.
So we have something.
I don't know if you have a hierarchy like that with your. But we have things like that.
Yeah, severe hierarchy. Because you got to imagine we don't have guns in the UK. So
that's crazy.
Officers,
your police do though, don't they?
Not the normal police, but the tier above them will.
Right, so like detectives probably would or something like that. Where you call your detective?
Yeah, it'd be like SWAT police.
Interpol,
no, like SWAT police.
Your SWAT people.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's SWAT police. It would be like armed. MP5s armed.
See, I thought you guys went from
stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you went from bats and hats to military, like a former military. That's what I thought.
Oh hell no!
I didn't know if you actually had an archy like we do. Like we got fucking city cops, we got state troopers, then we got detectives. Then you go up to
So it's like
thing, and then you can get SWAT. Then you can go up to National Guard. That's why it was wild back when. Talking about military walking our own fucking land, it was all fucked up because we have an archy of how it goes through all the whatever, you know what I mean? And there's certain sectors of what those reasons would be deployed, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking you went from hats and bats to like, your Interpol, it would be the bigger dogs. I didn't know you had That's cool. You got SWAT and
No,
shit
we
like
have
that.
yeah, we
Okay,
have
that's good. That's
we
good.
have like armed police,
That's good.
obviously.
Okay, that's good.
Very like normal police on the street are armed with like bands, handcuffs, mace, stuff like this. You know
Standard.
what I mean?
Everything
Standard.
we
You know what I
got.
mean? Most police officers generally walk in
Instead, we're
twos.
holding. They said they're holding a fucking 45 Beretta on their fucking
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There's no gun in anyone's
And
pocket
then they
here.
have a
That's a
taser over
sad thing for
here.
the
Then
police
you know
sometimes.
you have times in the
I
vehicle.
don't think we have.
Vehicle
I
holds
don't
two
even know if we have
ARs, a
tasers. Yeah, I don't.
sniper, a
So we
shotty.
don't have tasers. Like baseline police don't have tasers. No.
Yeah. Really? Wow.
And because they're not because they're not there to do that. They're there to diffuse the situation.
Yeah. See, in 2005 here in America, the Supreme
But
Court
then they'll
came to
call
an
up if they
agreement
got it, you know.
to law
Yeah.
force and law. So it's law enforcement. So you see the police cars from 2005 and back, you will see that on them that said serve and protect. Now from 2005 and on, it says law enforcement. That's the switch. And most people don't pay attention to that shit because, you know, things move on and da-da-da-da-da. But that's the switch here. So when you look at vehicles, you know, they used to serve and protect. There was a moment in time you call a cop and a cop, you go, hey, can you bring me to the state line? They could the state line. They can't go any further than that. That's jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild, yeah.
But now there's none of that because the Supreme Court made a ruling, and now enforcement, which means that's why your local police anymore. Cops come, they don't care about really any of the dispute. It's let the court figure it out. So everybody's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's why the cops got more hardcore. And then from that time frame, things you've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff through. If you watch American news, there's been a lot of crazy stuff.
We have it in the UK. We have it in the UK. Like if you were a cop in Manchester, you're a cop in Liverpool. Like
now we got to a point where we got immigration police roaming around like undercover.
Yeah.
Ninjas, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I mean, without any mark. We don't even know. And that's what's crazy because here you have the right to protect yourself no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Grabs you and trying to fucking kidnap you. You don't know what you're doing. And that whole thing of this whole ISIS shit, when you don't have a mark and you don't know what is going on and people are grabbing you. Come on, man. You're surrounded in a fucking place where everybody got guns. You know what I'm saying?
Super interesting. Okay, so in the UK, obviously, if someone like boots your fucking door in, you know what I mean, there's a reason they're doing it. You know, like we all know there's a reason they're doing it.
Somebody booting my door in, they're getting a fucking buckshot rock salt to their chest.
Well, here's the thing,
yeah, Kill Bill, baby.
Booting your door in. No, I've had it, man. I've had it. Trust.
I've had it too several times. Yeah,
I had 4 fucking yardies roll up. So the way I can explain this is like Mandem, black fellas, London, fucking nasty motherfuckers. So these people knew what they're doing, you know what I mean? Boom, fucking kicking the door in, like trying to kick the door in, swinging a hatchet around the door while I'm kicking it against them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stuff like
that's what happened to my boy over a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were swinging. They were swinging a machete at him. He almost fucking got fucked up.
I knew someone who literally had their fucking their daughter and their wife kidnapped because of some dogs, man.
Damn.
Some puppies, bro. Like straight up over puppies. And they held them, man, until this guy either paid it off. You know what I mean? Bro. So it's wild, like it gets wild here.
Yeah, I got kidnapped. Yeah. Man, I've told my story. I got kidnapped. I was 18. I got kidnapped, fucking brought into a warehouse. It was fucked up, and then I wound up being kind of friends with the guy, but I had to like cut it off because it got stalkish in a way. I was like, listen, you're a grown ass man. Like, listen, kidnapping people is nothing, man. That shit happens every day. There's people that fucking.
But here's the thing, man.
There's people that
in the UK. You imagine someone pulling a gun on you in the UK. Like so, in America, obviously y'all got fucking guns. Like if someone pulls a gun on you in the UK, man, you don't even know whether to sweat or not. Because you're like, I mean, what?
Well, I mean, even here, somebody
What
pulls a
even
gun
is
on you,
it,
you're gonna
bro?
you're gonna be the same way too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the right to
What
bear
even
arms.
is that?
Doesn't mean everybody bears arms, but majority of America does bear arms. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, what illegalness? There's legalness. There's this. There's that. Da 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 da. But here, yeah, if somebody puts a fucking gun to you, you're gonna sweat bullets too. You know what I'm saying?
I just think, like, so you imagine this. So you imagine being like, I know a lot of firearm owners.
Listen, I was
can own a
robbed. I
firearm
was robbed for
myself.
£6. Nothing I could do.
Yeah.
2 shotguns and whatever the fuck that other bitch was. It was huge, and I was just there was nothing I could do. I was I think like 22 or something. Yeah, I had 6 pounds of weed on me, man, and I was making the fucking deal. And I was like, it was cool. We're in a secluded spot, and I kind of trapped myself because I didn't think nothing really of it because I wasn't what you see in the movies. You know, everybody thinks that everything's all like whatever you see in the movies, and this shit was a point where I was like, it's over. Yeah, I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? These bitches right at my face. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Thank God that all they did was just fucking take it there and I just had to walk. But, you know, I cut that shit again. You know what I mean? Like, cut those ties. Like, you learn from mistakes. And, nah, man, fucking guns. And then I've been in places,
Man, there was
there's
like
guns just sitting around and nobody's even has a sweat or a problem or even thinking about anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like a fucking cup sitting on a desk. You know what I'm saying?
Because in the UK, it's like obviously guns are like kind of rare. Like, so for example, if you roll up in a place and someone's got a fucking Beretta on the table, you know you're in a real bad fucking spot. You're like, okay. So like firearms are very like irregular.
Yeah, the way I assume for you, just having a 9mm sitting on the table is like having a kilo of cocaine. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't.
A kilo of cocaine would be more normal. You know what I mean? So, for example, when I went to go and meet someone for 100 grams,
probably having fucking stolen banks or something, money or something.
Well, yeah. When I told these people that it wasn't even real, none of these people had guns. You know what I mean? We're going to like almost like a fucking crack house to do this deal. I've told you the story. You know what I mean? It's wild. Like in the UK, it's so different. And because of this,
one of the craziest.
Well, here's the thing: the gang fucking crime becomes more like personal. So there's like lots of knives, lots of fucking horrible shit. You know what I mean? Like knives and stuff like that.
Bo, did you see my room?
Shoot someone.
See my room? See this? So I have a family member that I met at a launch Saturday. They live in Mexico, and I gave him a FaceTime, and he was showing me his place and his room.
No way.
Instead of having like what I have, pops and that.
Yeah.
His room is literally a bed, a pile of fucking handguns, and then ammunition everywhere.
That's
like
crazy,
ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I wish I could show that to y'all. I couldn't, but I'm looking at him like, well, he's like, yeah, you.
Oh, he could, yeah.
Just think of a pile of guns. I don't know, just pile of guns on a bed, and just ammunition everywhere in a room. And we ain't talking about like one box. We're talking about loaded. Like, what the fuck? He's going through like he's picking he's fucking tinkering through things, just picking different handguns. Like he's crawling on the pile. You know what I'm saying? That's how big it is. Guns. Listen, that's Mexico. I never lived in Mexico. I know shit about Mexico. Kind of cliche to Mexico with shit. But talking with my family member that's down there and whatnot, listen, they don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And we have guns. America has guns. We have a lot of guns. So imagine that. That's crazy.
I always wondered, like, so y'all have like obviously a lot of different laws to do with like home invasion and stuff like that in the in your area. In the UK, it's a little bit different. Obviously, in the country, this is more.
So you're telling me you're telling me, honestly. So you're telling me,
yeah.
Well, okay. In your city living, you know, roaming around, it was really, really rare for guns.
Someone will stab you before they shoot you. someone will stab you before they even pull a gun.
So that's
if you pull a gun, you're doing
like
15
that's
years.
like second. I was thinking about that too. That was my next question. Follow my
Yeah,
second
you
thing
pull a gun, you're
was
doing
second
15
nature.
years, man.
A knife or
Yeah.
or a bat is like the most common shit, and
No, it's
you all
always a knife,
jumping
yeah.
motherfuckers. You ain't doing shit one on one, right?
It's always a knife, and it's real
Yeah,
personal.
you
when it
got
gets
yeah,
like
you
that,
guys
you
are
know what I mean?
crazy with that shit. You guys are
It's
crazy
real
with that shit.
personal, man. Like it's
So
kind of cringy.
I can
But
see
guns
why
still work
I
better,
can see
you know?
why I can see why it's hardcore, and I see why it goes hardcore because again, you guys don't actually have
Yeah, it's
forced to
rough,
come
man.
back to do whatnot. Even here, not everybody walks
It's like
around
if
with a
someone
fucking
pulls a
gun.
knife on me,
You know
like,
what I mean?
what are you
So
gonna do?
we
Well,
get
it's like if someone pulls a gun on you, you know they can shoot you straight away. Someone pulls a knife on me, like I might get that. Oh, maybe I can do this.
any
Maybe
deadly
I can be a
force you can
fucking
use
hero
deadly force
today.
back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, man. Like, they
Any
poke
deadly
you with
force
it,
you can
man.
use deadly force back.
Yeah, same. But at the same time, like a knife is very different.
And then there's some
So it's like,
places
unless
like
there's
that,
some
like the state of
crackhead,
Florida,
you know
where
what I
they
mean?
have a certain law called stand your ground, which means I'll give you I got walk
I
out the
find it
gas
wild, man.
station, you're sitting in your car, I come up to your car, put my hands on the window, and I'm like, hey, fuck you, and you're like, hey, fuck off, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, and you tell me to leave the car. I leave the car, you go, you go, okay, and now I fucking don't leave, and I start attacking you. You can kill me right there because you feel you're standing your ground.
That's wild, man.
Then that's a fucked up way, but that's just Florida. That's crazy, right? You stand your ground.
Oh,
I've seen it. I've seen it happen. An altercation like that.
it's crazy. It's like if say someone invaded my house and I had a shotgun, because I hunt, you know what I mean, or I do shooting, and I loaded that with rock salt, you know,
Yeah,
so it's not
that's what I
gonna
do.
kill him, but it's
Oh yeah,
it's gonna stop him.
that's my
Basically, yeah.
that's my defense. Like if somebody
But
coming through my
I'm
shit
still gonna go to
in a
prison for like
buckshot
8 years for that.
to
Yeah,
fucking to rock salt in the chest, bro, and two
yeah, rock salt.
dogs.
Yeah,
You know, and
it's fucking him. Yeah,
two dogs.
that's why I used to keep. Yeah, that's why I used to have dogs as well. Yeah. They're great for letting you know if anyone's there, especially when I live in the country.
Listen, I used to have mini crossbows. I thought that was sick, but I was just being a stoner, goofball. That I used to have too many crossbows.
Oh, I got an
So
air
anybody
gun.
that came
Bro,
in, if I ever got broken into, house defense, they're getting fucking crossbow to the face. But
No, you're gonna have to hit them
I
in
switched
both
up
legs
to the
before they
buckshot
even
rock
fucking
salt,
slow.
and I kept it at that.
Yeah, buckshot rock salts all day, all day, all day. You know, I don't have any here, sadly. I'm not expecting anything like that, so I have to worry about it. But nowadays, but god damn, back in the country it was weird. You'd have people like roll up and try and rob all your shit.
America, there's a lot of guns everywhere. You can be anywhere, whether it's urban or country. But the difference between urban and country, you do kind of see a different style of guns and how it was. Because cliche, I hate to sound stereotypic, but a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? So it is a little.
100%.
It's a little. It does a. There is a lot of that, but being out in the country, you see. I think you get a lot more experience with guns than you do in the inner city. Because it's a different feel out there. You actually like enjoy, you learn, you abduct. There's different, and it's bad or good too. Because racism and guns, it's a bad mix. Just like gangsters and guns, that's a bad mix. You know what I'm saying? Drugs and gun is a bad mix. You know what I'm saying? War and guns, you know what I'm saying? Like they're bad mix. Guns anywhere there is a bad mix because it's our control. You know what I'm saying? You control. You're God there. You can take someone's life. You can injure someone hard, bad.
I wonder, like, at what point in time people are going to, I don't know, whether we can move away from that.
Hell no. Guns will never be anything. That's why that's the number one biggest thing, man. You got to think about how all these things made. You think everywhere in the country, motherfuckers are just gunsmiths? You start thinking reality.
No.
Stop thinking that.
No, here's the thing.
Not everywhere.
The only reason
somebody's making
like
shit. You know what I mean? They gatekeep that shit like a motherfucker because guns is a very powerful, very probably the best. You know what I mean?
Well, for example,
Weapon defense. I'm surprised it didn't become a a thing of this
I
and
mean,
that.
in the UK, it took over 10 years for us to allow seatbelts in cars.
Oh wow, you guys were rather savage. After the
No,
80s.
no, because,
After the 80s,
yeah,
they put
because
seatbelts over here after the 80s.
they said, okay, well, you need seatbelts. And the car manufacturer said, we don't want to put them in.
Wow,
That was pretty much it.
that's funny.
And
Yeah.
it took 10 years, man. 10 years of people dying for them to say, okay.
Yeah, late 80s is when they did the switch on that for seatbelts in vehicles here in America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty similar
Other
then,
than
but I
that,
think it
you
was
can
in the
pretty
90s.
much drive everywhere and everything like that. And of course, we all grew up on the myth. And if everybody knows about having that little light on, the cops could pull you over. That's bullshit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
never been real, but you know what I mean. It was funny that they also did a meme like that to TikTok or something. I started laughing like it. You find out how old you are when certain things that you grew up knowing, thinking you knew, because we didn't have digital technology the way people have now that try to correct everybody when something goes down. You know what I mean? But then the internet doesn't know
nowadays.
too, because it has so much information that's been saturated.
Did you watch the new Predator trailer? So you showed me the
Yep.
newest one.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many new little links to it. I'm
There's
kind of
more?
curious on what's going on, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, they
Does
added
it come
new.
out?
Yeah, they added new. No, I don't know. I think it might have.
No, you don't know when the movie is going to be released.
I do not know. No.
I don't know either. Looks interesting though. Obviously, it falls behind Prey.
Well, so it's supposedly the one beforehand. So they got the. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not out yet. They added a new trailer though. This is gonna be so. What it looks like is I don't know if you've seen the trailer cutscene where the ship lands or breaks into a building. You know what I mean, it's come down, it smashes through, breaks into some buildings. Apparently, that's not Wayland. That's Yutani, which is the people that eventually become part of Wayland Yutani. You know, which is the same people that look for the aliens. It's a mad, interesting cutscene.
Well, I mean, it's no big secret that aliens and predator bleed into each other. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
I mean, that's comic book lore. It's before movie lore, before all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
It
people
does look pretty good.
A lot of
I ain't
people
gonna lie.
follow a lot of movie shit. You know what I mean? Because that's the first time they kind of see it. But people who understand through comic books and understand that predator and alien got link.
Well, there's a whole lot more to it that seems to be coming. I'm wondering how many different universes they wanted to tie into it. Because there's a lot of different ones they're trying to tie in.
Well, the whole thing has always been the predator just pretty much after a target of some sort. There's never really been a lot of insight of predator lore behind the thing, and I think that's what they're trying to bring. They're trying to bring forth because there was a lot of curiosity with that. Again, why they showed up and gave the gun, why they did this, or the reason of that, and then they'd show a little warriorship. But this is all for theatric. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do wonder though. I do
but
wonder.
a way to bring it out, and I agree with this because you were helping me out in the story that I was talking about. You were you give more contents of backstory, so we're getting backstory. We're getting predator backstory. You know what I'm saying?
We are. I wonder now though if that predator backstory is part and parcel of the new story they're trying to tell, or whether this is just something else.
No, I just think it's just a predator backstory. It's not necessary about a specific predator. I think it's almost they kind of humanized it. You know what I'm saying?
So interestingly, one of the things that I'd seen about it was saying that the droid, the Wayland Yutani droid, was apparently the end kind of boss to an extent. So she was there to take their DNA.
And
That's
she
the only
failed.
reason she's there.
She failed.
Well, I don't know. I don't know because we haven't seen it. Here's the thing.
So
Yes,
her
Angel.
main goal was to take DNA from a predator. Sudden, she probably
No. So I think so here it says here. So it's like so the timeline confirmed, alien connection confirmed. She is part of the bioweapons division. And apparently, like, all we see is her in the, the where she's kind of broken in half. I think potentially she might have been there to actually take the DNA of these characters. I don't know.
huh. I don't know.
I
I have
think
to see
she's
the
like a
movie. I was trying to.
secret spy, man.
I was trying. Obviously, you can watch the movie. You'll be able to tell me more. Just by the trailer, I was wondering.
Man.
I was wondering what was tied in there. Seeing the new Predator, not really new Predator, but just a different,
Yep.
older version of what the rite of passage would have been. You know what I'm saying? Because the only time we really saw a rite of passage was, I think, Alien Predator, when the scientist lady helped the young
I do
Predator out.
wonder.
You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
was
I do
kind of what
wonder.
they were trying to give, and they fought the Big Queen, but they're giving a new insight,
Mm,
and a little bit older, and they went really old with the first one, Prey, because that was a feral fucking predator. That shit was crazy.
apparently that I'm working. I think the so I really enjoyed Prey. I thought Prey was a great movie. It was a little bit different to what I expected, but I thought Prey was insane. I thought it was so damn good, to be honest.
I
It was
just,
one of my favorite movies for a long time. There's like just because
it
we
showed
had
it
the
showed the first
there's
that
not been a
showed
good
the first
Predator.
humankind interaction of the predator. What we thought was Duke. What
Mm,
epic battle between Duke and the predator, but which was Arnie.
that was the best battle by far,
But that
obviously.
the praise
Come on.
shows that, you know what I mean? That trumps that. That's why the gun given to her from number 2 was nuts, because I was like, what happened to Duke then? But then you came with this theory that somewhere on there I was like,
Yep.
that's Duke's skull? Like,
It
damn.
is. It is.
So
Yeah,
Duke
it
never made
is.
it,
And it's
never
amongst
made it
all of it.
out.
No, none of them did.
None of them did.
None of
Like
them
that.
did.
That was a whole ending. That was a so
Yeah, oh
that's
man,
even
it's
crazy.
so we have like obviously the Predator Badlands official trailer. We got the Badlands there is so many different trailers that they popped up now. I think the official one that they've done right now is pretty cool. So what they show off rip is obviously the droid. So and it's what they shows here: Wayland Yutani Bioweapons Division getting reset. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Well, the thing about it is
Oh
that
God,
gives
of
you
course
the
it's gonna do
illusion that
that.
it's set in like an old time, but we don't know it's also futuristic, because again, when it comes to the alien side is in like really futuristic, just like the Predator is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. So, in a lot of the Alien movies, they do show um, a more sort of basic version of technology. So, the technology they show in the newer movies, like Prometheus, stuff like that, is it's almost like the difference between the poor and the elite. You know. So the elite have obviously a whole lot of different options, but the poor will generally have the analog style stuff. So when it came back to the original stuff and the newer Prometheus stuff, it gave a little bit more context to what was actually going on. Because I mean, right here you can see it. It's like field unit robot reboot. So it's rebooting, sorry, and it is showing like where it's from.
So this is your first hunt.
So apparently it's the first hunt. That's what he's saying. We're getting some new weapons we've never seen.
Dangerous planet in the universe.
And the most dangerous planet on the universe. Okay, let's see. So why is he here? So for me, like the reason that I believe he would be here, the only reason I can believe he would be here is he's like a forsaken predator. So he's done something wrong. He's like a young predator that has not like fulfilled what they need him to do. So they send him to the worst place possible to maybe he sent himself to the worst place possible. He to kind of like figure out what they're doing. This looks to me, this looks clean to me. I do like the style of the weapons they're using, things like this. They look very good.
See, it just looks like a sort of an origin story of a warrior becoming a predator, another predator.
Well,
getting on the radar, learning that there's an unstoppable target, because that's the whole point of a predator, is to go be a predator and be the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's why he takes his trophies. And in that time frame, he's gonna run into the other predator as they take down this whatnot, and through there's gonna be a couple side stories, the android and the alien side of what connects. I don't really think it's that much deeper of like explaining, because it keeps the alien, the predator allure like that. Nobody knows how a predator is actually born, or how it actually comes into form or whatnot. We just know how they are, as they are full, like ancient.
I wonder.
Like, they're that ancient. We never see the youngest. This is the youngest we've seen, besides what I was talking about, Alien and Predator. That one. This is That's why I'm saying, even in the first one with Prey, the way it was human, she was young. She was a young lady, and she took out a feral predator. That's like the ancient tribe predators. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the things. So we have obviously.
So that's how ancient predators are, I guess. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. A rite of passage? I'm thinking maybe a rite of passage, but I think the only reason that they would be there, because we're talking about like your first hunt. So if this person's on their first hunt and they're at the most dangerous place known to the predators.
The only thing this motherfucker says is that I'm not the prey, I'm the predator, or something like that. So that line lets.
No, they said you're not the predator, you're the prey.
Oh yeah, you're not the predator, you're the prey. And then he gets.
So I wonder.
And then he
like,
says,
is this not... it's got to be a rite of passage, as Angel says.
Mad
possibly
about
like
something.
A full rite of passage. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I wonder what
something.
it is. But here's the thing. So we got Wayland Yutani there. We got half a fucking robot. That supposedly knows a whole lot more. But when we can see her, she's part of the like bioweapons division. In other scenes, we also see scenes of them in like mechs on that planet, like Weyland Yutani humans, and we also see another predator. Why are they all there?
For the ultimate fucking predator that's running around.
Well, yeah, but then why is our green boy, like our fresh off the fucking whip boy there?
So
why is he been sent there?
And the other predator is there because.
Do you think he has to earn his stripes in a whole different way?
It's his natural. His natural thing to be there because.
Nah, that's not. So that's not your natural thing to fight the hardest thing when you see the badass motherfucking predators that were there. Holy shit! If you're a fucking green, you're going in there.
The first time we saw the fucking rite of passage, they were supposed to just take out xenomorphs, and they ended up taking out a queen. So, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but how many of them do you think actually done that?
I don't know. That's what makes a predator fucking badass.
Probably very few.
Predator is like their own champion in their own right.
Yeah, but there's. What do you think? That's like fucking one born every fucking 1,000 years or
I don't
something? No,
know.
come on.
That's even more crazier because they're trophies and whatnot. They
Hmm.
have piles and piles and piles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, the trophies. Oh my God, the trophies. We have to actually talk about this as well because I do believe for 100% that the trophies that they show in there, one of them is of Duke. One of them is a Promethean. One is a T-Rex. One of them is the alien from
the only thing that
Mission
all those
Impossible.
things kind of intrigue me, but what intrigues me is that there's not many. You see what I'm saying? And from
Yeah,
every
but what? Yeah, but
aspect that
why are
we
they
get,
there though?
they had million, lots, like different types. It didn't matter. There was just a so much abundance. That's what made the whole outlook of the Predator badass and shit. So this is
I
like a
wonder
fresh
that,
start.
like
This is like
maybe.
not only is this a predator coming to destroy whatever the fuck this animal that kid killed, it's also a fresh predator in a way because his trophies are only selective. They're big. They're you know what I mean. There's only a few of big
Do you think if he beats the
notice
other guy, he wins all of his trophies?
that. No, they just take
Like
their
maybe
trophy.
like
They
that?
take their kill.
No,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? They
Yeah,
take
but
their
obviously they take it. Yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. Like it's because on all of the
And
Predator movies,
number
there's
two
always
was the
been a
only
spaceship waiting.
time where you saw another predator head skull on a predator skull trophy room. Number two, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they done yeah, and they done the Predator movie, which is the guy with the ASG shotgun. Then they, one of the Predators
Mr.
fought
Saw,
for him,
what
and
you
they had
doing? Let's
different
go
breeds
think
of
of the American
Predators. Yeah,
flags.
it's pretty interesting. I'm really looking forward to that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
interested.
gonna
You know
watch
what
it
I'm saying? I'm
probably.
I- I'm a,
Yeah.
I'm a good sucker for certain things. I mean, I got a whole predator in the other room.
Got the Kindred fucking comic behind me.
Huh?
I got the Kindred comics behind me. It's 1 of 4. There's only 4 of them.
Yeah, I
I
got
love the
all
Predator
I, I
comics, man.
got I got all the new lineup of the predators.
Ooh.
Here
I
we go.
do I do wonder if
You got it.
like the the new Predator movie is gonna be any good. Because I was a little bit when Prey came out, I wasn't overly impressed the first time I saw it, but then watched it again and I was like, okay, this is actually really good. But the first time it didn't really hit for me, to be honest.
Let me show you
I
all the
don't really know
lineup
why.
real quick so you know what we're talking about. So this right here is the Hunter series, which is from the movie we were talking about, The Prey. Is the whole collection.
Oh, let's go.
So
Hey, appreciate the follow on Nemo.
so right here, this is the fuck one is this? Pharaoh?
Yep.
The Pharaoh Predator. See that? You see the glare.
Man.
Then you go to the next
Motherfucker.
step up, which was the one you were fighting. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Translucent.
Yeah.
Then we have Mr. Invisible. So these are the Hunter series. These are the ones that we're talking about. So I think what he's gonna be, he has to go and earn his stripe, earns his stuff. This is through the era of the Feral Predator from the Berserk Predator,
Interesting.
the City Hunter Predator, and then the Jungle Hunter
Yeah.
Predator. You know what I'm saying? These are so almost archy like you were talking about. We have SWAT, we have fucking urban. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, you got the fancy fucking. God damn.
This
Look at them fancy motherfuckers.
the Pharaoh, whatnot, and the jungle and the hunter, but this is the Hunter series. Now,
Look at this motherfucker. What are you kidding me?
what do you mean the Hunter series? You don't
He's like, I got all of them.
now wait. We'll just put this away.
Bro, they're like $50 a piece. This motherfucker. I swear. I'm officially jealous. Oh my god.
Now we'll hit the alien side.
No, don't do it.
Special edition, glow in the dark. This was a special xenomorph with the
They're
green
doing it
hugger.
there in the box.
Listen,
Oh, it's nice.
listen.
It's
Green
nice.
version. This is a warrior
It's
xenomorph.
so nice.
This is a drone xenomorph. You know the differences. And then we got the xenomorph, the white. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And then we go to the queen,
my
which is the
God.
gold.
Do you got the bull one? Oh my god. I might rob you. You have so many nice things. Oh my god. Fuck
But
you.
this collection, this line only came out
They're
once.
nice,
So
man.
yeah,
They're
this
really
this
nice.
the special alien line.
Bro, they look so good. Yeah, oh my god, they're so nice.
But these go with the predator because those are the hunters. Those hunt these. These are the when you say though, that's why this going to a planet where it's deadly and everything is fucking crazy is amazing because the hierarchy, they send the hunters to go hunt these xenomorphs. These are the xenomorphs that are for them. You know what I mean? That's why the predator
Right.
taking out a queen is incredible. You see what I'm saying?
Man. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. I'm not gonna lie. They are very cool. Holy shit, they are very cool.
Yeah, that's my predator, little predator.
Oh my god, Cloud's got the nicest things.
I swear, you would think it's like I live in a toy shop. Once in a while, somebody will say something, I'd be like, hold on, and I'll pop something out of nowhere and be like, check this out.
Man, you got the fancy stuff.
Nah, bro. It's just
It's all in boxes. Mine gets played with, man.
I like a lot of things.
I don't get. I'm like, I'll read my comics to death, and then maybe put them in a sleeve. Maybe.
No, my comics, I haven't.
Well, I don't think you ever pulled one of them fucking things out of a box. Holy shit.
No, I didn't. I got this for my birthday. Somebody gave it to me for my birthday, the first edition. That's the Ninja. They don't even have colors yet. They're just all the same color, red.
Man.
First edition of Yumbo too. You know.
Oh my god. All right. Fancy fucker. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. It took me forever to get this shit though. Like, and then some certain things just, I went and did, I moved to the West Coast, and the West Coast has conventions that I just couldn't get on the East Coast, advantage.
I'm so fucking jealous, you absolute turd.
And then being an ambassador for the city, I worked for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. I was an ambassador for the city. Gave me a lot of connections to a lot of stuff where I live. A lot of celebrities, a lot of things came through. So the first 2 years of moving here, I kind of got to see a few things and do a collection from. Yeah, I'm showing off my toys. What's crazy is that I just pay this 50-year-old kid $100 a week so I can use his room and I could talk shit.
I'll take it.
Y'all don't even know. This is my nephew's room, man. It's not even, but I'm gonna say it's mine.
I know. Shit. God damn, we got too many nice things, bro.
See, when you collect, you got to know what to collect. Because people, when I tell people, when it comes to collecting, if you're collecting to become rich, you're stupid. If you're collecting just to hoard because you like things, all right, cool, but your storage is going to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of inventory and what you're going to do.
Sadly.
When it comes to collecting, look, information, knowledge. When you buy something, it's actually something of something. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't, things that aren't of value or anything. They're more on a personal value, which means that somebody would rather haggle a personal price with me. But
True.
I do have some valuable things because I'm like, hey, if you're gonna collect something that's rare. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll just collect stuff because I like it. Sadly, I got random shit.
You know what I mean?
I wish I had something that was worthwhile for collecting, but oh my god, I do like.
I got things as weird as guitar picks from fucking Danny Turner from the Eagles. I have his broken drumstick over there too, from the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Old school band, legendary. Got him right there. I have a couple of autographs. You know what I mean? I have certain things that bring out a value that later on, because of these people's legacy, means something.
Man's collecting, like,
Oh,
holy shit!
Right now, check it out. Ozzy passed. R.I.P. Right
no.
Diary of a Dead Man, Ozzy, right here. Ooh,
No.
that's gonna be crazy,
Dude.
I didn't. You know what I mean?
You probably. Oh my god.
It's the old school album.
Not only that, we got Hulk as well. Hulk died today.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
I don't have Hulk. I have Mankind, but yeah, I have Linkin Park. I have a lot of different album covers, different bands. But yeah, here's.
This motherfucker. You have way too much fancy stuff. Like, sell 3 of those items, buy me a PC.
I can't. That became something. I was like, damn, that became valued out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough that people had stuff that was worth something while they were alive, but then they become more valuable when they pass. It's nuts.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks. It's one of the sad things for most creators. Generally, the art that or whatever they create is worth more after they've died because it's not being done again.
Right. It's limited. Exactly. You know what I mean? Because a lot of art, believe it or not, if you're in the game and you understand that you kind of have an inventory because art is art. Art is concepted to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll use music. I have a lot of music that nobody's ever heard because it's my music. You know what I'm saying? It's my shit. So if I ever became big, I would still have something like that. The world would hear my stuff, but I'd have like a crate that nobody knows when I pass. That's where the rare music's gonna come in. If I was obviously something of importance. Ozzy was big, Ozzy had some fucked up life issues, da 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 da. But as in
the farewell tour,
who he was and whatnot, that man fucking reigned. That man was the fucking king of fucking heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give him his props of what his legacy was. You know what I'm saying? Person and fucked up issues, but that's anybody. That's what's going on with Hulk right now because Hulk was racist. You know what I'm saying? But Hulkamania reigned crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep it a buck. Like, listen,
like it was the WWE or the WWF
him as a person,
back in the day. You know what I mean?
I don't know. But who you created as an entertainer were Mania. The Hulk,
man, he was
wasn't racist. You know what I'm saying? He was the Hulk. No. There was nothing about racism or anything like that. But as a person, who he was, there's a lot of fucked up people. That's why I said, man, you're a hero. I met a lot of people that get autographs and people are pricks. You know what I'm saying?
That was the 80s and the 90s. They were pretty rough back then,
You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying in general, people are pricks. You know what I'm saying? You might you might enjoy. Go meet your author that you like. You enjoy their work, but you don't know them as a person. They might be a prick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So one of my favorite artists is Ralph Steadman. He does the art for Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice.
He's also done the art for a beer label in the UK for one of my friends. And his stuff is just like it's weird. It's
good art. No, I like that. He did the art for Fear and Las Vegas. That's dope. That's funny. That's good.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a dickhead.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
wouldn't doubt it. I tried to tell that. I met a band that I enjoy. I mean, like 25 years of rocking. Like I know this band. I was like, I met them. First time meeting them. Yo, one of them was a prick. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
100%, yeah.
he's an asshole. Like, yo, fuck you, bro. Like, oh wow. Like you get caught in that, I guess what parasocial shit. Like you think you know somebody because you listen to their, or you get caught into their artistry or whatnot, but you don't really know who the fuck they are unless you're there with them or you're part of their circle. You don't know them, you know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. That's what I find is difficult nowadays.
I learned that lesson through that. You know what I'm saying? I learned that lesson. Even you could be a celebrity and still not be a celebrity in some places. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder, like, so one a good friend of mine, Pete, he is the very first winner of the Big Brother UK series. He is not the kind of person who really wanted to delve into celebrity life, if that makes sense.
Yep, there's a lot of people like that too.
Oh man, it did not do good for him. Not at all.
There's a lot of people like that too. Like they don't want to, they don't want like being a streamer. You got to think about that shit too. You know what I mean? You're sitting here streaming to 0 people, right? You know, so you're used to bullshit and talking to yourself, doing the common thing. Then one day, you're celeb. Now your whole shit changed. You know, everything changed. Are you ready for that? That everybody has to take that crossroad, I believe. I think of that too. I'm like, damn, being an overnight sensation out of nowhere, incredible. You got to remember, because you got to keep that wave going. You know what I'm saying? So if you really don't want it and you get that opportunity, that shit fizzles out. But when you do, I think it's about maybe the stage fright. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Do you want it if it occurs? Like, I get the stage fright thing, as in like where
that would have to occur, or all these shits will be industry plants and shit, because all the people we've seen come overnight and keep going out with that celebrity status and do all right. You know,
would you indulge it if it occurred?
We have.
Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
We have. That's why it's interesting. That's why I sat back and I brought that point of view out, because there's people that have been in instant sensation overnight. You know what I mean? Kai's Streamer University calls that. There was people that didn't have nothing. They went to that because they were invited. All of a sudden, they go back home. They got to ride that wave. Now you're kind of famous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
No, I understand. Yeah, 100%.
You don't think so? Like, think about it. If me and you, just hypothetically, we wind up getting invited to that thing, you know what I mean? We went and had a good time for the 2 weeks, whatever the fuck was there. When we come back, you go back to England, I come back to the people that we were there and doing whatnot. They're gonna follow and see what. Now you're
possibly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to ride the wave.
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, not everybody. Exactly. Now, not everybody got a wave, because I guess there was some people that didn't utilize what they were supposed to be doing. They went there and they just like physically enjoyed, but they didn't utilize the internet. And when they went back home, they didn't really have nothing but just to say they were at Streamer University. But it was a good eye opener for whatever Kai did. Whatever Kai's unit sat back and they strategically did something good for the streaming community, but it also opened eyes to let people know, like, this shit ain't just something that anybody can do. You really got to think of a lot of factors.
I appreciate the follows, guys. So I would agree, but I would also not agree.
No?
You know what I mean? So I would agree to an extent, because a lot of these people went there, but the people that stood out are the people that
seemed like it was more directed on RL streaming, whatever they call that, because they got categories.
Well, not even whatever it was kind of rough, man. It was kind of rough.
It was good though. It worked out for the IRL community.
I thought there was a lot of interesting content that went on there. Sadly, I thought a lot of the content that went on there was kind of boring. And that may be just my, like, I enjoyed a lot of what was happening, but at the same time, it was so fucking. There was like everyone's trying to one up each other.
There wasn't really nothing to actually.
But we done that on TV before, though. That's the thing. We done that on TV.
What it felt like to me was like the first time they did this thing called reality TV. It was called The Real World.
Yeah.
And what it was just a bunch of people with no script put on camera.
Bro,
And
that's
what it
how
seemed
that's how
like.
streaming
That's what it seemed
started.
like in the streaming community. It was a
No,
quick
that's how it
experiment.
started.
It was a quick experiment of what you do if you
It was
put a
just
bunch of
in
content
TV.
creators together somewhere and just give them reign and see what happens. And it was good
bad.
for the younger community, maybe. It was good for a good
You
portion
reckon?
of the RL community, you know what I'm saying? Because streaming is big. Like I said, there's people that there's people that
thought
are
it
professional
sucked, man.
gamers. There's people that just like use this shit as a dating show, use this shit as a talk show, use this shit as a podcast. Like streaming is very universal.
What I found sadly with what they'd done was a great way to bring people in, but it was the same issue that we had in the UK Big Brother houses maybe 5 or 6 series down the line. Is everyone
That's a TV
knew
show.
what they're there to do.
You could take that same
No,
structure.
so
You could take that same structure,
yeah,
Bones, and you
exactly.
could
Yep,
turn
hang
that
on, hold up.
into streaming. Take what you saw on
Yeah.
your TV show and turn that into your streaming community. Say you got
Well, here's
people,
here's
a
what
few
they tried
boys
to
out
do.
over there.
Here's what
You could do the
here's the
same
thing.
shit.
So
UK takeover.
they tried to, yeah, but they tried to do something completely different. So they tried to do that, but what sadly the streamers that are there tried to do is one up each other. Now, sadly, a lot of areas where people stream right now, are like the one-upmanship is causing problems. You know, so the one-upmanship is let's do the most crazy shit we can do. And see where that goes. See if it pops off.
Oh.
Now, if that pops off and you want to give that person
seasoning,
money,
you ain't got no flavor. You got to get a little bit of flavor over there. You know what I'm saying? So you find up getting a little seasoning, which meaning be creative. You got to stop trying to.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's how they become overly creative
and repeating themselves. But if you got,
I don't disagree.
You did the Big Brother thing and that TV show and brought it to life on digital through the streaming platform. And even if you didn't do it, but brought went and talked to somebody that could make it happen, make a move, a power move, make money behind it, be behind the scenes. You could do something like that. I don't see
there's already one that's going on
like that.
Yeah, no, there's already one that's going on. It's run by Sam Hyde, and it is pretty much the same thing. It's called the Fish Tank, I believe. So there's a lot of these, but here's the thing: that content is so forced to make everything as wild as possible, so people will watch.
Well, that's the whole point.
No, yeah, that's
young people. Young people like being young and wild.
I'm fucking nearly 40, man.
Right. So now you have to capitalize. So you got to be the coach. You know what I'm saying? So you go find 4 or 5 young motherfuckers that understand the business plan, and then boom, they get on there, they make their whatnot, boom, 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 boom. You're behind them managing this situation.
Maybe. Wild thought though.
It's a structure
nowadays. But I mean, fucking hell. If we all want to make money, I might as well just find like fucking 15, 20-year-old birds and put them on OnlyFans,
See, so you rather go pimp hoes than establish a business.
We want to make money.
You want to go pimp hoes and establish a business. You see what I'm saying? You heard that, y'all.
I mean, money comes from money. Money comes from money, bro.
He wants to go pimp hoes instead establish a business.
I mean, it'd be damn sight easier.
Technically, everybody should be taking advantage of AI because they could be shutting that shit down. Anybody trying to make any money off AI, you know?
No, you can't make any money off it anymore. Yeah. I only joke about it, but in reality, like, fucking goddamn, man. Like, our own content is our own. I'll worry about mine before I worry about, like, farming off somebody else that I can take a slice of the pie off. You know, that's weird to me. You know, I'm a businessman, but I'm that kind of businessman.
What do you, oh my lordy, about? New boss, I see you. FDK fucked them kids. That's right. FDK.
All right, mama. Wind your neck in. Wind your neck in, my dear. Mama's
on my ass about that trademark. She's at that cop. She's going to take me to civil court. Hey, you know what's crazy? Actually, quick, I was mama. Now that you hear about it, I found a children's book that's actually fuck them kids. Somebody actually motherfucking made a book
Oh.
that's a real children's book, and you can buy it. It's a few pages, and it's hilarious. It's fuck them kids, and it's fucking funny. So we're both out. We're both out the idea, mama.
Right, clip that and
Somebody else
use
got
it. Use it.
Somebody else got
use
it. I mean, there's a child. There's a
I
children's
got a book. It says
called
"fuck them kids." I read that.
Funny as fuck. Yep. So
Savage.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bones.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Bones rather
America,
pimp
you know?
hoes than they got a couple.
Yeah, I'd rather pimp
You know what
hoes
I'm
than
saying?
fucking goddamn.
He's
Man,
like, I'm gonna
pimping
sit
hoes
at
is
my
easy.
computer, check out the analytics. You ladies just get on that OnlyFans for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll take at least 70%. It's okay. I'll promote you. Straight away, the new Jack Doherty, mate. Fucking hell.
That is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Man, them got cars. Man, them got money.
The Andrew
You can buy me a
Tate.
PC if I don't take his honey.
All that material wealth for people to hate you. But if you were a cool pimp,
Shit.
you just gotta make the people. You gotta boom. You gotta curve.
You gotta want them to want it. As I said, my dungeon's got no locks. People just literally come and go as they please.
That's funny.
A lot of them stay. Thanks.
Damn. Yeah, I got a buddy right now. He pimping AI hoes for real. He's got two AI hoes out there making money. I was like, listen, to me, where I'm from, anybody that's making money in a hustle, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's orthodox in a way. That's very orthodox. Listen, if you can do
I mean, I
it,
can't believe how easy it is done.
if
know
you
what I
can
mean?
do it,
Nowadays,
damn,
it's
you know,
wildly
you're
easy to
pulling
do
in
done.
money.
Yeah.
Okay, do your thing.
Man, you'll have people out here who've got like fucking 10 channels with 100,000 subscribers, and all they do is reclip other people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the digital world is a hustle. That's what the government's trying to fight right now.
It's a good hustle.
Lock down and
Yeah.
trying to figure out, because again, that's the loophole, man. You can make. There's a lot of money. I'm gonna show you something right now. You see this right here? This little device right here can make you a lot of money.
Send it to me, I'll have one.
It's called a phone, a smartphone.
Yeah.
Make you a lot of money.
Shit, mine's not smart. Mine's retarded. I got a retarded phone. Great.
Like, I was surprised. You know what I mean? How in depth it is. I'm just lazy. I'm a pothead. Like, I understand the ideas. I get it now. Digging deep into certain things, like, you can do a lot, man. There's people that create commercials using their phone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
They create good commercials.
Do you
like,
know?
they're
Well,
really good,
as we said,
good shooting films off their phone, and they do really good. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
magical when people really use their creativity in the smart. That's different. Now, when you have AI just doing shit, no, there's a difference. Somebody took this device.
Well, we talked about it
utilized
though, didn't we?
and they fucking.
We talked
killed
about the new 28 Years Later movie. The entire thing was filmed on an iPhone 5.
You crazy.
Everything.
See what I'm saying?
Everything. All
Crazy.
the footage.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, and it is clean. And weirdly enough, so whether you like the movie or not, there's a lot of different stuff that goes on in it that may turn people off. The cinematography of it felt real. You know, so it was as real as if you'd never seen Blair Witch before. You know what I mean? Or something like that, where you first see that kind of cinematography where it kind of feels real. Like you're there with them. Oh, it was rough. And that kind of hit back to the original. Very much so. Where the shots were kind of jarring. The way they filmed it was jarring in a certain fashion. I don't know how they done it originally, but they done it with the newest one with an iPhone 5. The entire fucking movie.
Well, all this HD and motherfucking
It's good
8K and
like it looks good.
all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Film is a way of manipulating.
Well, they had
And
like
now we
they
got a
done
digital
even
world,
the
which is even more crazy.
well they done in the newest 28 years later, they done that same sort of stuff that they done in the Matrix, where they set up, I think it was like 30 fucking phones around someone on like a it was like a chest harness. So when they moved, it could just go and it could take photos full 360 in a weird way. It was very jarring. But it could do that kind of like freeze time, you know.
Mhm.
Clever.
Yeah, I feel cinematography is starting to implicate, but like I've always said, generally the technology we get given, they've already mastered. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. But the fact that like amateur people, directors and cinematographers that want to really delve into this, all they actually need now is an old iPhone, and you can do it, as well as top tier movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of gives a little bit of like credence to people
That's why the
who maybe
whole
think that they don't have enough
in
to do
my
it.
in
They
my
can.
lens,
Yeah.
at least from the point of view of America, you know what I mean, and seeing how America, they say, our young generation right now, the alpha, whatever the babies, when they're, in their stage of what corporate is going to be very minute and everything's going to be entrepreneurs. Everybody's going to have a business. Like it's a reverse. Remember how I told you we were talking about how there was a switch of things, like a reverse of what me and you know now. People be creating a
Oh,
business
100%.
and having a actual career, like a known thing is a thing to do. You know what I mean? You're supposed to create a business, leave it for your family to create the general wealth. That's like kind of ideology here. The American dream. Well, in the
It
future,
is, yeah.
everybody has a job, everybody has a operation, everybody has a business. You know what I'm saying? Look, think of that switch. You know
Fucking
what I'm
hope
saying?
so.
That's crazy, right? Think of that.
I mean, fucking hope so.
Now that doesn't mean that you're looking at a better road. See, you're like, hopefully, yes, everybody will have a business job, but you got to see how uh the ants move per se. You know what I'm saying? Because humans, in a way, you know what I mean. We have a certain way of things. Everything's a construct. You know what I'm saying? Time, money. You know what I'm saying? We
No,
create the
100%.
habit that we do. Go to work, take care of family. We create these constructs.
What was the original construct of 8 hours work, hours rest, 8 hours
Right.
recreation?
You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what
The 8 hour work week, why do you think
I
the
mean?
school is set up like the 8 hour work week? You're just trained for the 8 hour work week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. When none of it's really that relevant in reality.
So now if everybody has their own entrepreneurness and their own factor, you know what I mean? So literally everybody has their own business. Think of think
Do
of
you
think of that. Think of that. That means AI
do you
kind of wins.
concern? Well, would you be more concerned though that if everyone had that opportunity, that not everyone would succeed, and then that would
Well, not yeah, of course. There's not, but
cause more division?
it's more of
You know?
population than that factor, because I'm assuming if that was granted what I said, society has obviously a big change in all places. If you get what I'm saying. Society would have to be a big giant, like, so a lot of ideologies would be completely wiped out and probably a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that, because
Yeah.
generations change every 10 years or whatnot. So if we grant what I just said,
They do.
a little theory that I heard, that within our time, the people that are babies now, that are grown adults, everybody would be an entrepreneur in a way, have their own jobs. So when you go to work, you're not necessarily how many people are actually being
Okay.
employed to how many people are actually going. So everything will be
Okay.
digital. Society would be digital, I think. It wouldn't be physical.
So here's the thing that I agree with you to an extent, but here's the counter argument. What they doing?
The metaverse.
What is no, but here's what is
Everybody wants to live in the
everyone.
matrix, what they think
No, but
real life is the
everyone
matrix.
who has their own, like, so for example, I have my own business. My
So
brother-in-law has
so
his own
pretty
business.
much life will be an
You know,
online
but guess
everything. You
what?
would be
Guess what?
you'd be
There's not enough
online,
work
but
for
in
all of
real
us to
life
do
you're
the
just
same
living
thing.
regular.
So what are we gonna do?
Everybody's living regular
So
because
yeah,
everybody's
but
an online
no, we
business.
don't. There's not enough jobs.
Everybody's an online business. You're your own business. Everything's
Yeah, but
online.
online doing what?
That's what I'm saying. It's like almost living in VR online.
Doing what?
Your normal life is
Here's what
calm.
here's
Normal life is calm and everything because everything is digital. So the world, you have to work online. You know what I'm saying? You're living online. You almost like RP. You have to live that life, whatever that life is.
yeah, but
And
okay,
do what not
okay.
everybody
So
has a business.
so
And
where do we earn
that would be the
money
currency.
that
Right to your
okay,
bank account. What do you
so
mean?
here's
And now when your
here's the
life
thing.
is
No,
normal because life,
we're talking about like
real
ready.
life,
No, hold up.
real life is just
No,
regular. And if you don't
we're
got,
talking about Ready Player One. We're talking about a lot of movie stuff here.
yeah, there's a lot of
So
fan
there is
fiction of what I'm
no
telling you, but
way
that's what's
that
happening.
we can. Okay,
That's
just
the
so you know,
simulation. That's where life is
without
going to be.
about a 80% population decrease, there's not a single way that all of us could live online and make money. For example, Twitch, great example.
Maybe survival of
How
the
many
fittest,
people
man.
make money?
Survival
Yeah,
of the
no,
fittest.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But
You know what I'm saying?
like, you gotta understand like
you're
what we're
trying to
saying. Yeah.
pick points, some picking points, but you're not understanding that society has changed. Like we can't even think of this. Is the whole point is everybody's an entrepreneur in this at some sort. So everything is
I don't
digitally
believe.
online.
I
That
believe
means you
everyone's
live a life
capable of being an
most
entrepreneur.
likely online than you do in the real world. And in the real world is so isolated.
Possibly.
It's like living on. You know what I'm saying? You're even in the city, like
So-
there's nothing to do because everything is online. Your life is fully on.
Okay. Okay. So like let's like feed into this this Steelman theory of
Right.
what's going on in your mind. So say this occurs, and obviously there's going to be some sort of a large percentage of people will fall because they're not capable of doing whatever it needs to be.
What I feel is
because
going to go down.
there's a lot of it's going to be replaced.
What I feel is going to go
Like,
down
how
with
many-
society is that people take care of each other in the digital world. So in real life, like say if your family members, you're whatnot, like there's nothing given free in at all. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's all
Yeah, but
digital,
there's
like
a whole movie
society
about
is
this.
going to be
There's loads of
completely
movies about
switched over. So in real life, if you really need medical help of some sort, so somebody's relying on you because everybody's an entrepreneur. There is no main, like that's why I'm saying government has been kind of suppressed to the back. It's going to be a whole different
disagree.
society. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Okay, so here's an
survival of the
example.
fittest in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah, but
day,
say we're all entrepreneurs. Say I'm an entrepreneur in my business.
everybody is.
It
Me,
may be
you,
online,
everybody.
but it may
Everybody,
be-
even the
yeah,
viewers
yeah,
right
you know
now.
what we're doing.
Even viewers, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
But here's the thing: how many different available jobs is there going to be when people who like
That's
ourselves,
the
maybe,
wild
like
shit. That's the
who so
infinite number. That's
are going to be
wild.
entrepreneurs and then kind of cut this down? Because obviously we all, it's not like when we're streaming, and I've said this for years, we all grow. Oh shit, okay, microphone. Like we all do grow together. Sadly, that's not how it is in the world of business. Like people don't really give a fuck.
Well, of course,
Yeah,
it's savagery. That's why it's a whole opportuneness. But the
So
internet
when it comes
gives you
to
that,
like us
gives you
all
that,
being like
that free
stuck
world
into
of
that,
whatnot.
what we
So
gonna
you
do?
actually have to do something. So you're living in a digital world as your real world. There is nothing. There is no industry. There's no nothing. It's just basic things as in light, so electricity, water, and that's it. You know what I mean? And basic food necessities. Nothing of extravagant, nothing of anything. The planet looks healthy, smells healthy, everything is normal, everything's not. The only thing of lavishry and everything counts up basic money count on the online.
okay, so where
All
does that come
entrepreneur
from? So-
online, no brick and mortar in a way.
No. So where
Your
does
own
our
house,
our
your
stability?
own computer is
of-
your brick and mortar.
No, so where does our stability of like for example society come from? So obviously we need food.
That's the whole point of sitting back, relaxing, and
Yeah.
nothing. The interaction is this.
Where do you think it comes from?
Everything's done online. Everything. Everybody can sit still and
think-
do a job.
You think everyone can do everything online?
in a way, anybody can sit still and do
Okay,
a
so
job.
who's gonna go like, okay, unless we build AI robots to do all of this,
I
who's
think
gonna go and plow our fields?
that's
Who's
gonna
gonna
have a
clean our
factor.
streets? Who's gonna fucking send you your fries at McDonald's? Who's gonna do all this shit? Like,
See, because
there's a
you're still
whole
thinking
level
that the
of
real
stuff that
world
goes
has
on.
corporate, and I just told you there is no
No,
corporate.
because the
There
whole
is none of
world
that.
has so many more
Your
pieces than what you're kind
entrepreneurness
of
is a
giving it
whole
right
world
now.
that's online. Literally, your job
So
is done online.
my level of entrepreneurness
Everything is done
of
for
being
online. It's
okay, my
almost like
level
a
of being
giant
a
RP game
businessman.
at this
So
point
let's
in
not talk
time.
about like French words that we're not really understanding correctly. So my level of being a businessman will understand what is profitable and what isn't.
I don't think you can.
That is what an
I don't think you
entrepreneur is.
understand the
I think I understand the French word very well. Do you?
I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna turn. That's the whole point of the metaverse.
So yeah. So how on earth at any point in time are we all gonna be
These are all factors
ultra?
and key points.
So how are we all gonna be businessmen at any point in time? When the business levels, say for example, right now, you're gonna make a new Google, you're gonna make a new PayPal, you're gonna make a new system that like a tracking system. Are you gonna
matter anymore?
like?
So
I
your
have a
bank
business.
that you go to
Like I
does
got a
not matter
business.
anymore.
You know?
The mall that you go to does not matter. The restaurant that you go to eat matter. You're gonna have basic grocery.
So okay. So all of those jobs,
everything.
the people were
Basic
literally
living,
businessmen,
everything of
aka
extravagant is gonna be on your
entrepreneur.
online entrepreneurness life that you have, and that's where
I
the
don't
money's
think that
gonna
will
be.
exist like that.
That's where the space is
I
gonna
don't
go.
believe it. I believe that's where the money will be, but I don't believe that's how it will be in the long run. I believe the money will probably be there. But I believe that there is not enough room in that space for everyone to do. So right now, like if you own a restaurant,
There's nothing in real life.
yeah, but if you own a restaurant,
If you strip
okay, so if you own a
everything-
restaurant,
you strip everything from human that comes to, so that would be so
you're gonna get
besides
robots to
internet,
do it all.
so take all entertainment completely gone. Take
Mhm.
all restaurant completely gone. Take all type of artistry type things. Take all that, everything that we take for granted in a way that kind of live life and do what completely digitalized, put online. That's what you do. That's your entrepreneur. That's the moneyness. That's the whole point. And all that's given to you, basic. It's just a shell of a home and lights, water, and a basic grocery. That's it. There's no luxury. There's
I
no
mean, it's in
brands.
movies.
There's no
It's in movies.
brands. There's no just basic clothing. There's no nothing. Everything that you know, everything that will creates everything back of my thing would not be here. Everything will be online. You live an RP life online. Everything. There's no government.
Okay.
There is no
Have
nothing.
you seen the
Because
Bruce Willis
if
movie
everybody's
about
on the
this?
same plane and same level, what are you arguing, fighting for? Everything is
So
into a one spot.
there's a Bruce Willis movie about this. Just so you know.
I don't know if there is or not.
An
but
entire movie
I'm
about
telling
this.
you,
Yeah, there is.
there
There's
is
an entire movie about this, yeah.
there in the future. It's not about the Matrix where we're controlled by
No.
AI or not. It's not even about any of that. Simple matter of the fact of me sitting here doing this plainly. We're literally giving you the visual of everything, speaking the digital world that we live in.
Do you
not
believe that we will
what we
end
do
up
in
living
real
in
life.
a digital world completely?
No, because if everything's the same and everything, there is no value, there is no market value, there is no real
There's always
construct
value.
of certain things in real life.
Okay, so what do
There
you
is-
classify as value?
Earth has all the resources for us to live, to make a
okay,
building,
no, I'm not
have
asking about that.
electricity,
What
all that
I'm
thing.
not
So
asking about
what
that.
are we going more?
What do you classify as value? Okay, so for example, what would you give for your own life?
Huh?
Like if somebody said, okay, you need to give up something right now for your life, like that's value.
For
So
my life,
value, like there is a value. Yeah, just for example, like so there is
right?
value.
Because they whatever they
Yeah.
want is a value.
Okay,
Some
now
value
no.
of
So
money.
what is value? Like so what is value to you? What do you like classify as value? So for example, if you're saying we all
Nothing.
live in a
That's a
digital
construct.
world,
We shouldn't have anything of value,
well, no, it's a construct, but it's not.
but it is. You see, because you
No, it's
can't
not.
even
So okay,
fathom
so
the argument we're having because
okay, so
you're
here's
thinking
no
physical
here's a
money
great
about physical life, and if
no
everybody's
no
given all
it's
natural resources,
it's just
it's
an
just do
example.
regular
Yeah.
whatnot, get up, piss and shit,
Okay.
eat, and just only sit and then conversate. And then the digital world, everything
So
that you
what's
do in your
value?
life,
What is value to
you
like? What
have
is
to move
value
in
to
that
you?
digital world to get the currency, which most likely is a crypto, a
No,
Bitcoin,
we're not
something
talking about
strange and
like. So
strange
if we move
and
away
weird.
from currency, what is
So that's
value?
your
So
life.
if we live
That's
in a
why everybody's an
if we live in a
entrepreneur.
digital world,
And that's why you're an
if we live
entrepreneur.
in a digital world though, from
So
now on,
in real life,
what's value?
if you don't depend on some, you die.
Yeah.
If
So
you
like,
don't
say
do
for instance,
anything, you don't do anything, and the only
so
force
what
that you
is the
have to
value to
do
you?
is to live on this
So
internet, and be an
so
entrepreneur. That's what you have
here's
to
my
do.
entire point. Here's my entire point. So you say like obviously we all get like a shared like you're talking about like fucking communist stuff here, like like shared wealth, shared experience, shared whatever. But some
Some
things have
places
more value than
won't even have
others.
anything because I mean, you look at reality how
So
now
if someone
third
was to
world
save your
countries are still
life,
third
is
world
their
countries.
value
We have enough
less?
technology, we have enough
No, but
knowledge, we have enough this and that.
is
We
someone
should have
who
third world
saves your
countries, but
life
we still do.
have less value
So
than someone
there'll still
who
be places like that,
sells you a car?
vast lands, you know what I'm saying, be considered in the future. But I feel
I don't know. I mean,
the world is, almost in a Wall-E state where you sit and this is what you control. There is no need to go outside unless you want to be outside. The beauty of nature. You know what I'm saying?
possibly.
No value of like fashion show. Everything that you know drugs or what you think and what you do, how you act, what is your thing from class to poorness to rich to all matters online. It doesn't. That's what I feel the future
Do you
will
think?
turn
Okay, so
apparently to do. What they're trying to do now, whether they accomplish it, that's a different subject.
I don't disagree. I think though, if we end up in that situation,
It's a weird it's dystopia, but
yeah, it's a utopia. It's a weird
dystopia
utopia
or
that
whatever you
doesn't
want to
work.
call it.
We know
But
it's
that's
dystopia.
what
Yeah,
the
it's not
digital
utopia.
world
It's
is. What they're
dystopia.
trying. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they're
it's
trying
not
to do.
like
You
it's
know what I'm
not good
saying?
for us. Yeah. So here's one of the interesting. Obviously, we've seen. I I preach about it. Like science fiction is science future. We have movies about this stupid shit.
Personally, I think America could do that, but again,
You know.
just by talking with you and seeing how you are, because the way you were raised, I can tell about your culture, whatnot. Where you different countries, different locations, different spots of where humans
Yeah.
are standing. It's gonna be a different battle than just
I
what I
think it
was
will
taught.
lock in some places. I 100% believe it will lock in some places. And I think certain things that have occurred over the past probably 15 years have been to try and like lock certain things like that in.
A
Maybe
lot of
not
things
that, but
don't
you know what I
happen
mean.
because of power and control. It's not because of anything
No,
else.
exactly. Yeah.
It's power and
No.
control. A lot of things
Yeah.
don't happen because of power and control. And that's for anybody. You
So
know what I'm saying?
here's one of the wildest things. So we had a conversation about DMT in Ganja's chat today. I spoke about DMT a few times. You know, I'm a bit of a visionary fucking explorer. There is levels of control that is so deep, and it's so built into our ego and everything is so wild. You know what I mean?
Who's growing the
And
food? You. Basic growing. You're
here's one of the
living a
most
basic natural life. You know what I'm saying? Like
here's one
you're
of the
gonna
most
have to
interesting
learn how
things.
to
So
really live life.
back
But when you live a
back in
luxury
the
life,
day,
your life is on the internet. It's almost depressing. That's
yeah,
probably the best
it is.
population control they probably can have. I'm speaking to Gore. And well,
Oh yeah,
who's
100%.
growing
Yeah.
the food if everything's done online, because you're not understanding what a natural, like what human natural ability was to do was just to shelter, eat, and think. All our awareness that we use, our self-awareness that we created, which is our construct of value, which would be money, would be a currency of the power and control. You know what I'm saying? Politics, power and control, government, power and control. They're all the thing. Religion, power and
So
control. If everything
well,
is
here's the
all that
thing.
is stripped away and it's just a natural back to almost savagery times where survival of the fittest, what
So
modern
you're saying
medicine,
we're all going to be
what modern
entrepreneurs
medicine,
on the internet
what
when that
modern
occurs?
medicine. Yes, I feel that's what it's gonna be like. Yes, because
What if the
look at
internet doesn't
societies,
even occur?
uh
What if the internet's don't even like
then
exist
nations
anymore?
fall.
Like,
because the whole point of
well, yeah, exactly.
mankind,
So
the whole point of
if you believe
mankind,
the entire of our future is
what
built
the
around like
forefront is,
that,
at least
that's
what it
weird.
shows, because there's always a hidden
I find that
agenda,
strange.
is that there is nothing that human species is actually looking forward to. It's building its own tomb, the digital world.
Possibly, yeah. I wonder if that were to be the case and we all ended up in a digital world, whether that would be, again, it would be like another downfall of
We're
society.
there right now. I'm talking to you. This is
We're close enough to it. Yeah, we're close enough to it.
I'm over here in America, and we're speaking digitally
Oh yeah, and people are watching us, which
and
is
watching us.
insane.
That, you know what I mean? There's people watching what we're saying.
It's
We're
insane.
already almost there. You know what I'm saying? It's not far fetched, but there's a lot of things to iron out. But I told you, you got to look beyond the construct of what you're seeing as human society would be changed. You know, it'd be a different.
I think if we
be a whole different
focus too heavily into that, that will be the downfall of mankind.
I believe.
I think
so too.
right now, if we focus
I believe
too
so
heavily
too.
into
That would
this,
be
it
the
will be the
downside
downfall of us.
that would be the downfall of mankind. But would it be the downfall of mankind? Because physically,
No, because we will elevate heavily before then.
physically, everybody
We'll
will be
elevate
into
heavily.
survival of the fittest, and if you're living good, you're living good.
Shit. Do you remember, like, okay, so for great example, when people moan today, like, oh, it's bad. If you ever say to your grandparents that, like, we can do what we do now if they're still alive, it's wild. Like, anyone probably my age will remember going around with their mates' house, tapping on the door, saying, "You coming out to play? What are you up to?"
Well, I'm assuming.
You know what I mean?
I'm hoping
like,
I get.
we
to
didn't
an
have
age
mobiles, let
where-
alone the internet.
Yeah, I hope I get to an age where humankind does wow me like that, where I'm about to go and I
Wows
see
me enough.
a change in humankind. I was like, damn, this is wild. I never would have thought this would ever happen. But
It
sometimes
terrifies
that
me if it
doesn't
goes
happen.
anywhere
You know what I'm
else.
saying? We use minute things, the things that I was talking about, the big giant constructs we have, pop culture, our own story, made up creativity of TV programming, radio programming, all these things come through old war stories from people who actually did things, and then there's stories of people that made up things. You take all that thing out and everything and just leave human. We all, you know what I'm saying? That's why without chaos, you need serenity. Without serenity, you need chaos. You can't have both. There's no balance. That's why.
Well, I don't believe like in any future for us right now, and apart from right this very second, and for like maybe the next couple of decades, it like people being a fresh off the whip businessman is a beneficial thing to do. So this is very similar to how like going to college back in the day was just going to put you in debt.
Well, the weird thing
now,
about
like they said it was going to help.
We write things down to remember to keep going, because technically,
but we forget.
Memories are just supposed to be memories. We're not creatures that we're supposed to keep things from the past. That's what makes us weird. You know what I mean? We're actually supposed to be thinking of the future. You know what I mean? That's why your brain is incredible.
I do not believe that there is any future.
So if human life
be able to
sticks long enough and they keep that agenda, it will turn to it. If not,
I can't live off of it now. You know?
If not, it will change to something else, because we're almost like a fungus. We're forming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course. I do wonder though. I think there's a level of
that's the whole point of pushing agendas. Agendas is anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I do believe like humanity needs to go back to a level of not relying so much on things like the internet, so much on these sort of absolute fucking treats.
That's why if you notice everything that's great power, any great leader, anything that holds anything, they're old. They're not young. Young don't run nothing. Young don't run shit. Young people run nothing.
Okay, hang on. Go grab some weed. One sec.
Survival of the fittest score. Be the world's greatest population control. Survival of the fittest. Right. It'll be survival of the fittest. There'll be people that want to be savagery and want to take shit from you because they don't know how to do certain. You know what I'm saying? But it would slowly be gradually, I think, because we live in a more savage way of things. It'd be gradually, within due time, will be gradually implicated. Like I said, it's almost like herding humans. Humans are herd. They're very common to do repetitive same thing. You know what I'm saying? And once you normalize something, it wind up being normalized, and people will do things, and it'll take time. It'll take time. Now that ideology can change because humans are very radical and they could think differently and things that happen. But if they stick with the ideology that everybody will be an opportunity, you live in a digital world, the real world, they'll just implicate you because it'll just be a balance. It'll be a nothing. An apple's an apple, an orange, a banana's a banana. There's no more of all this other crazy stuff. And people can think all that they want, but survival of fittest will take control. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll wean out eventually. Everywhere, anywhere. Some places might just be shut off on the globe as just vast land, apocalyptic, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? We'll take the losses. The people that become civil and can really, you know what I mean, and followed will be the ones. It's very dystopia. It's very imaginative. It's very, a lot of theory, a lot of hypothesis, a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? What is the point? But somebody said, and I thought it was interesting because if everything gets stripped, everything gets done, and it's just humans versus nature, survival, just being, warm, cold, natural things, and everybody has to do the same thing. And what modern technology be simple, robots running shit, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much a robot's running your house, you know what I'm saying? Electricity is a gatekeep, you know what I'm saying? Electricity weren't meant to be shut off and turned on and have to pay for. They gatekeep that for greed. You know what I'm saying? The light bulb was meant to stay on 24/7. We have light, we create light, and we have it forever. Greed is what made it so it gets paid. So technically, there's a lot of things that could change where, again, you could put certain things into play and get stoned fucking high. But you see what I'm saying? Certain things can just be given and done. But greed, like you said, does. And people get greedy, and there's not a lot of intelligence. They'd wean the shit out of themselves out. You know what I mean? Survival of the fittest. Knowledge is power. But again, humans are crazy creatures. Not everybody can. Another thing that was a good thing in certain era of time was knowledge. And knowledge, nobody had a lot of knowledge. So that controlled a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So being more knowledgeable gives you a better chance of things. And that's what they try to control. You think they want smart people? No, they want smart people on their side. They don't want smart people. What is the fucking point? Hey, somebody go send a search team for Bones. He's in the back alley puking. Hey, let's go take a gory flick. See? Imagine what you're doing right now, mama, but it has to be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You don't do nothing in real life. Calling nobody and nothing. You're gonna have to do all that bullshit. Get online, boom, and do that digitally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then once you're done, you know what I mean, you move on with your whatever. Real life, you're gonna just have to talk to people about online shit because you ain't got nothing to do in real life. Besides sit back, relax, chill, take it easy. Real life will be actually so transcending and kind of so boring and kind of so basic that people will be forced to be online and actually handle, you know what I mean, chill because, you know what I mean? There's nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, I sent a text. It's crazy. Let's go. Bones, where you at, motherfucker? That nigga left. Send the search crew. I'm now to change of the social media so they have to send me the info before I post it. Nice. Hey, today's Saturday, right, y'all? Check it out. Y'all better get yourself on that beam and just get in stream because you can get that PC. You know what I mean? I should have waited to say all that, but fuck. Yeah, man, get on that beam to giving the giveaways today. Just stream, get a PC. Shit. Easy. Easy. Easy money. Easy money. Hey, listen. Me too. I already got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I get another one. Set up a whole big setup. Listen. Fuck John Connor. You know what I'm saying? If I know the story, the robots won. I got to be on their side. We're going to load up. I have a whole wall big screen TV right here lined up. You know what I'm saying? We just sit back with a theater screen like, hey, y'all. See, we built the monster. We built the monster for our own convenience. You know what I'm saying? We gave it a brain. We gave it a heart. We gave it eyes. You know what I'm saying? The webcam. You know what I'm saying? We gave it video. We gave it eyes. Oh, we actually even gave it ears. It's got a mic. You know what I'm saying? Because the mic can listen and can talk. So yeah, you know what I mean? We created a monster. You know what I'm saying? We created the shit.
Un momento, por favor.
Oh man, we thought you got lost. I'm like, this motherfucker went to the bar, shot some pool, pimped out some hoes. He ain't coming back. Now, how advanced are we if we took technology out the equation? That's what I think is interesting. Because I think we rely on technology so much, like a lot, that if we took that out the equation, where are we at? Where do we stand? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was gonna say, where do we stand? Where do we stand as a human race on what we are and what we do if we took technology out the equation? You know what I'm saying? That's one of my main questions. If we took, I'm included too, you know what I'm saying? Because that I think technology has crushed us a lot. So if we just bam took technology out the equation and it's just humans, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Where we standing at? What's going on? Knock it off. Stop it. Did you go off? This fucking dude had to go all the way to the liquor store and brew his own beer. Damn. Sometimes I do that. I had to go all the way. It's my own.
That was super long. Sorry about that, guys. I had to see a man about a dog. It's kind of important. Super important dog sale, you know. What?
Right.
What you doing?
Oh. Yo, UK, you gotta answer back.
Oh, fake man see us. Watch him start running. Gotta wear camouflage condoms so this bitch can't see me coming. No.
Nah.
Weak
Nah.
rappers, man. Weak rappers.
Nah.
Yeah. Sweat.
Yeah, Skepta, second round. I don't think you're ready, Skepta. We
mean-
need a third.
I
We
mean,
need a third.
okay, Skepta's not that bad. I'll give him that. He's not
I don't know,
too
Jordan.
bad. He's not too bad. He's not too bad. He's one of our betters.
Yeah, you guys lost.
Yeah, that sucks.
It sucks. I don't know.
Yeah.
You had nobody's trying to diss Eminem. There's some guy called Big Zoo or something like that.
Big
It just
fucking,
dropped. This just
big
dropped.
fucking,
We're listening.
literally big waste of time. Man's out here, like, literally, oh my god. It is so bad. I remember, like, a lot of people try and diss him to try and get some clout. He don't even bother half the time because they are so weak. This guy sucks. He sucks. No, not today. That's what we say. Not today. Saying not today.
See, he give UK the real respects. Hey, Skepta, you got no respect, bro.
I mean, Skepta's.
Hey, you gonna stamp it? You gonna
Garage
stamp it,
MC.
Bones? You stamping this dude? Like, make sure
Nah,
you
he's a
stamp
garage
your
MC.
people. Make sure you
Nah,
stamp
he's a
your
garage
people like
MC.
I stamp my people for a reason. I don't just follow trends.
I mean, Skepta's classic. Skepta is a garage MC, so he probably got no bars. Even ain't got
So
much.
was he a
you know what I mean?
so was he a forefront or something? Is this a pioneer of some sort over there?
Pioneer of maybe like garage double time stuff like this. Maybe. But he's on like, if I were to give him if I were to hear him on a song, I'd give him a 7 out of 10 always.
He's just
Always,
he's
like,
not even messing well.
and I don't
This
like
is not
hearing
even a
MCs
legend.
on
This is
songs,
just a
yeah.
regular. This is a regular foot soldier. I've been doing better. You guys got to get your shit up. You got to get your shit
Well,
up.
here's the thing. All I hear is bebop fucking rap from like the 80s, man. Like, let's like fucking change the scene here. Let's actually like use lyrical prowess. Man, if you all gotta literally slow your tempo down to get your fucking words out, that's fine. You know? But in
Merc
reality,
came out with some
you know,
Mercules.
man,
Check that.
man can say like 10 words before fucking get 2 out for us. All day.
You guys are pretty lame.
Yeah, as long as I don't hear no 80s fucking rap, then we'll see.
Nah. You guys
I
got
mean,
that,
I ain't
like,
gonna lie, I do like a
yeah.
little bit of boom bop, you know?
you guys got that like electronica shit. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I know, man. I like the OG. I like the OG.
Portrait. Okay. Red's coming out with his own shit. Let's go. He's got Vincent's Tale self-portrait.
Oh, have you not heard this already?
Hasn't dropped
The
yet.
new
Not the 31st.
Oh, so okay, so we got the newest one, which is Violet's Tale.
Yeah, I
prequel.
saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, prequel. Yeah. Which is telling the do you know what? I didn't really like it as much.
No.
I like the beat. No, I like the beat. The bars weren't that great. They're alright.
It's a story.
If you got a new one, man, I'm looking forward to hearing it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it. You got a
31st.
new one.
31st.
Oh, okay.
Notification.
I mean, the Violet's Tale prequel was good to an extent. Like, I love my man Ren.
Yeah, this is
but
this
I
is
like
a
him for
good one
different
about
stuff, yeah.
celebrities. Need to like people got to humble themselves when they have a lot of money. Think that they're on TV. This young lady was arrested on felony drug charges. Her infinite words to the police officer: "Do you know who I am? Doesn't matter who you are. You're breaking a law."
Mm-hmm. Do you remember this though?
Did you
So
have
that's
the
what
tape?
Screech shouted. That's what Screech shouted at his sister.
Oh, you're talking about Red. I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah. Similar words though, man. Very similar words.
Drug charges. You can't just because you're rich and famous don't mean anything, man. You got drug charges. What are you doing?
I could write lyrics for hours. I don't like writing lyrics anymore. Kind of sad. I
Oh,
don't
writing's
want-
fun.
like writing sad poetry. But yeah, you're not wrong.
23 hours. Nice. All right, Skepta. Got an answer. It's gonna be a back and forth.
Hold up, Klaus. Hold up. 1 sec. Brother. I got 2 ounces of the stinkiest fucking weed I've ever seen in a long time. Mandem
Ooh.
come and said hello for us.
Nice.
Uno momento. I'll go and grab it.
I gotta go grab my weed. Yo, that Wing Chong game is fucking brutal. I like it though. Does keep you on your toes though. Fucks you up.
Stanky weed. My fucking house stinks, man. Holy shit. It stinks so good. Like tasty. Right. So right.
Would you get a re-up? She's like, my house stinks like weed. My house always smells like weed.
Stinks so bad.
No, it doesn't.
Fucking goddamn it.
Stinks just right.
It does, it smells. I wish it stunk just right.
Really.
Oh, it's an absolute disaster. Do you know it spent us about fucking 5 minutes trying to pull this fucking massive bag of weed outside of this container? Couldn't pull it out. We couldn't pull it out. Disaster. Medical weed. Lovely. What are your plans for the rest of the weekend then, Klaus? You got anything organised? You can delve into games. You can delve into
Wing
movies.
Chun. Smashing that.
Yes.
It's one of those where I'm actually enjoying it. You know what I mean? It's difficult, but I'm going through it.
I like the so there's been so many of that game or styles of that game that have come out quite recently that have absolutely schooled me in gaming. You know, I'm like, holy shit! I've been sent back to the loading screen so many times.
Yep.
And I love some like Souls style games, but oh my god, these ones have been tough.
Nope. I don't like
They have been
Souls-style
tough.
games, but this one's not bad. It gives me,
Nah, they've been good.
it keeps me something going. And it's gonna train me for the new what is it? Phantom Zero something. It looks dope as fuck. Can't wait.
Yeah. I tried the RoboCop game. That game fucking sucks.
Yeah, it looked it.
The game fucking sucks.
It looked it.
man.
I was like, I'm back to play a little Halo, a little bit. Wild.
Yeah, that was alright. It wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was the worst game ever, but it's been so long since I played Halo. It was just a little bit boring.
It's
You know,
Halo.
like this. Yeah, it's just Halo in it. Yeah.
It's just Halo, yeah. Really.
I wanted to delve into some games that had like some decent multiplayer recently. None of them are giving me any options that are any good.
No. There ain't shit. There ain't
When's the
shit.
new Call of Duty map?
That drops in 2 weeks.
Really?
2 weeks we'll get it. Yeah, this game
That's
right
a long
here.
time.
They got the new RoboCop. Bucky's been playing Back to Dawn. I guess it's like a weird animal prison game. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah. There's very little on right now. There's very little. The Wu Chang, as you said it was,
Yeah,
be fun.
that's what I've been.
Be fun. I don't mind the Descender stuff. I haven't played the new Tony Hawks as well.
It's just Tony Hawk. Just upgrading graphics. Ain't nothing new. It's Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. They have Warcraft. They had the old school Warcraft that y'all.
Do they?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 4. Played a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's very little right now. They're pulling all the OG Call of Duties back in as well, like World War II, stuff like that. They're back in. We've got the new Rainbow Six stuff. Rainbow Six Siege X. I don't know. I gotta find something to play though, for sure.
Yeah. Games are just getting stagnant.
They are, man. There ain't much on nowadays. It's kind of boring. I would like to, I'd love for games like Ark to actually have a revival that is decent. Rather than just stagnation that they generally have. Same with Call of Duty, you know. Well, I'll tell you what. I could do a round of a 40 round.
Rumor has it that Call of Duty 7 is like last Call of Duty ever.
I think it's one of the last ones, yeah. Supposedly. You know.
It's like that's it. There's no more. The new thing that they're doing is like a fresh whatever, you know what I mean? That's the next 10, 20 years of whatever. So enjoy your Call of Duty because Call of Duty.
Man, it sucks
How
already.
do you take a drug away from somebody? Different.
You just let them have it until they're bored of it.
Right. But
literally, and that's what they've done.
Like
that's literally what they've done.
So all
man.
they're doing is just gonna make a switch over. So Call of Duty's done. You know what I mean? It is. Enjoy it.
I wonder if there's gonna be anything new.
Huh?
If there's gonna be anything I wonder if there's gonna be anything new in total, in any sort of fashion.
No.
I mean, Call of Duty's got some. It's got some classic gameplay,
Oh.
but they have to really change it up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is Call of Duty 7. That's it. No more. Whatever we get after that is literally whatever.
Man, it fucking sucks.
Not really. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Halo get it that reign for a good 10, 15 years. I mean, it actually made a turn. Guess what the new come was? Destiny.
No, but I think it's like a good game to compare to other stuff.
And that reigned for a while. You know what I mean? Like things reigned for a while, but these industries they get bored too. They're trying to do the same shit over and over. They want things, fresh things, other things. So
no, agreed. Yeah,
they're gonna switch it up. It's a hit or miss.
No, 100%. Man, it might be. you want to call it there for the tubes? You want to get in some 40 rounds with me
What do you want to do?
on the startup round? I'm
Duty?
thinking
Some duty?
some duty.
Duty jeans.
I know. Nothing ever works for me.
Listen, I
ever.
don't have no gobbles. You come in and you're expensive hoe. You come in
I got
and
no
take
gobbles.
everything and do not refill anything or do anything, leave, then show up months later and again. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool.
I mean, my gobbles are mine. That's fine.
This motherfucker runs to the smallest area, hides, and lets everybody
Yeah,
else take
hobble
things
gobble,
out.
toil and trouble.
This guy.
Cauldrons, burns, and bitches can moan. Quit it. I got no